I am not going to be streaming this. I'm just going to be recording this.
Okay.
That's cool.
Alright. So,
Recap.
yeah. Unfortunately, I do not have a little video for you guys to see.
No worries.
Let's see this. Okay.
It's been quite a bit, right? Like 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
You spent 3 weeks in prison. In the jail
No, I
cell.
mean since we played.
Since we played, yeah.
Oh, in real life? Yes, it has. Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been 3 wees. In game and in life.
Yo,
We've all aged 75 years.
Aiden. I'm a retail banker, bro.
Hell yeah, dude. Banker buddies.
Isn't that what you are?
I mean, I'm a teller. If that's what you are, I don't know.
That's what I'm like basically starting as, but like, kind of do like I'm taking on a few other responsibilities, but
Hell yeah, man.
basically start as a teller for my little small-time bank.
You can count to 10.
I can
Hold on a
count.
second.
I can do it fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. See?
Now
You went up to 11.
that time.
Yeah, that's not. Sorry, you're fired.
Damn.
We only go to 10 at this bank, sir.
Did you have to go to like training for like all the security and shit?
Mm-hmm. I mean, every bank's different, has its different like protocols and whatnot. But
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
yeah, the first like week was all training and it was terrible.
Yeah, they like
And,
sent me
like,
to a classroom.
Yeah, I mean, I just got slapped to a desk with a computer with like videos to watch.
Yeah, same.
And I was coming off overnights at the time, so like the second day
brutal.
of my training, I had like dozed off a little bit, and one of the loan department people came in. They're like, hey, Hayden, you know you can stand up and walk around for a bit, right? If you need to. I'm like, don't fire me, please.
Yeah, man, it's been a struggle because like same thing for me, just in front of a computer doing like those things, or just like in the class learning like for these past 2 weeks. So it's just fucking annoying.
I feel, man. Like once you get through all the video bullshit and whatnot, like, and you actually get on the line, that's where you actually learn.
Yeah, exactly. Did all week with fake money, basically.
Yeah, I understand that. Hell yeah,
Are you
dude,
sure
but-
you just haven't been playing Monopoly this whole time?
Yeah, they just had me up in Princeton, Illinois, just to play Monopoly.
I
Alright.
mean, it's pretty accurate.
So-
yeah.
We're in court, right?
We were in court.
You were in court.
We
Oh,
had
yeah,
a
yeah.
court date.
Yeah, I remember.
I did.
Would,
a
I'll
master's
explain
game.
something, but I want to talk about something really quickly. Alex,
Yes.
I don't want to like be like, I don't want to feel like I force you to
Be an
quit your own.
asshole. Just do it.
Oh, what? Your campaign's dead. Yeah.
Yeah.
What happened? Like, why just can't do it, or what's going on? It's not because of the weird schedule thing I like sprung on you guys, is it?
No, I just think it's easier this way. I just think it's easier for like one at a time.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like we can always bounce back to it anyway.
Yeah, we can always go back to it and do whatever.
Yeah,
It has nothing
like,
to do with you, David.
Yeah.
I don't think
Alright.
that.
Yeah,
No, it's just I just think it's easier. We could always go back to it. Plus, it's like a homebrew from scratch. So the more time in between, the more I can prepare and shit like that. So
yeah. I was just about to say, it gives you extra time to flesh it out a bit.
Okay.
see, I'm down to like focus on yours until we go to like Mitch's, and then maybe after a break of Mitch's, we'll go back to mine or something.
Yeah, you'll need a break in mine. 'Cause mine's fucking long.
We start, cause yeah, we start at like level 10 on yours, Mitch, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, no, I don't feel like it's like kicking me out or anything. Making the sacrifice that the group needs.
It's not
All
the
right.
hero the city wanted, but it's the one we needed.
Just making sure everything is okay. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I don't remember what.
Your pants? You got those, right?
No, I got those. They're on.
Who wears pants when you play D&D?
That's true. It's true.
All right, so let's do a bit of a recap. So, we kind of like come up and do like a bit of a flashback to some scenes.
Yes.
Screen flashes white, face to black.
We're in the yawning portal, and it's at night. And Devil Starsong is there, and so is Zorrias.
This is bad.
Zorrias had just made the deal to work as a Zentarum for him in exchange for a loan. The last things we hear Zorrias say is, "Don't forget about our deal, okay?" All right.
Spicy.
We cut to inside the tavern. It was when the Yargra was having all the Zentarums carry all those supplies into the basement.
Mm-hmm. That happened.
And this is gonna be about me fucking up, isn't it?
Vaughn was pissed about it.
Yeah. I felt super bad about that.
We close into Yargra. She says, "You ask too many questions. Shut your mouth and do what you're told." And we fade out from that. We fade into a night scene. Zorrias, you finally jump down 3-point landing in front of a criminal who gets sideswiped against the head. And there's the Black Viper.
My boo.
Does she have her own theme song? Black Viper.
I don't know why that was the only thing that came to mind. She's the Black Viper. Black Viper.
That's fantastic.
Thanks.
Perfect.
How's my quality so far? Is it okay? I'm gonna cut it
Yeah.
out.
You're
Gucci.
good.
All right. Yeah, we focus back to Vaughn and Zorrias in the basement. Vaughn, you just found out that there's stolen goods in the basement from the Zentarum.
I'm pissed.
Yeah.
I'm sad that I made him pissed.
If you guys want to like interject with like anything that like quotes,
A bit of
like whatever, to make this a little bit more cinematic, go for it.
If you like quip.
Yeah, like a quip or something.
Zorrias, it's clear you weren't thinking.
I'll handle it. Don't worry.
All right, we fade from that. And then we focus back into the actual clusterfuck that was the Gralhund Villa incident.
We almost died.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, is there any way I could retcon to me having a suit during trial?
Sure.
All right, because I totally had a suit on.
Okay.
I'm cool, guys. I'm cool.
You special requested it right before.
Yeah. It's like paid by the. It's a rental that the city gives you.
We rent rent you a lawyer, and we
It's actually
rent you a
a
suit.
prestidigitation.
That's a pretty powerful prestidigitation.
Something like that. Minor illusion.
Minor illusion. Yeah. Okay.
It's just the mage hand holding it in front of me as I walk, making it.
Yeah. So we
It's
fade
just
into the
not
court
even on
scene.
him, it's just like on a coat hanger.
Yeah, we fade in on the court scene. And the judge is like,
monologue.
yeah, you focus on your monologue. And then all of a sudden, we cut to Zorrias standing up. I am a double agent for the Harpers and the Zentarum, and casting darkness and running away.
Oh, I said I was the vigilante Shadow Star.
You also said that as well.
I did say that. Fuck. Well, yeah, because it got brought up in the courtroom that somehow that evidence had been presented, and I was like, oh shit, they know. Stand up, balls to the wall now. Tony Stark, I am Iron Man moment, and then I'm dipping out.
I have no. When was that? I don't remember that. When they presented proof that you were Shadow Star?
No, that I was the double agent.
Oh, that you were a double agent. Okay, yeah.
I did a whole Tony Stark, I am Iron Man, I am Shadow Star moment, and then I blipped the darkness and
The
dipped out.
reaction wasn't the
reaction
same.
Tony Stark, yeah. Exactly.
Anti-hero Tony Stark, I am Iron Man, dipped out.
And then we cut to Vadra coming in and helping you guys out. And the final verdict was, let's do a recap on the final verdict was 1,500 dragons, imprisonment up to 1 month, and hard labor up to a 10-day. And with the option of substituting the imprisonment for basically like chores and stuff.
Community service. And a
Community
slap on the
service,
hand.
yeah.
Indentured servitude.
Man, we fucked up. It's all my fault. This is going
I
way
mean, we all
back
chose to run through a rich person's
in
house.
my head.
Yeah. And then we cut to outside the tavern, and Renair Neverember is there, and he explains to you that the item the gnome was carrying was trying to give to you. I believe it was the Stone of Galore. And we...
Who?
Who?
Who was receiving that?
You were.
Uh,
Rainer explains to you that he believes that the gnome who died in the explosion was giving the Stone of Galore to you guys.
yeah, like, cause he was like a agent for Rainer's dad, and thought we would be, since we saved Rainer,
Yeah.
thought for whatever reason we were the right people to get the stone to.
Well, I mean,
And
obviously, Von
explode.
Fuerte's in the party.
Of course.
And then we fade into the title sequence. Waterdeep Dragon Heist. Theme song plays. And we cut to the tavern.
Empty?
Afterwards, you guys are waking up from the previous day. You guys have slept in a bit. Let me see.
Is this after our service?
No, it's right after you guys got out of jail.
Okay.
After
So,
the
like,
courtroom.
The next day when the
Yeah.
verdict went through, hey, don't attack these people in the streets. They're just doing their community service.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, let's see what kind of weather is happening outside.
Make it moody.
Let me just scroll down here. Here we go.
Yo, Hayden, was it you that plays ESO?
I've played it before. I haven't played it recently. No.
Bro, I thought somebody else in our group did.
I've been thinking about picking it back up again.
Oh, you're not really into MMOs. That's what you said, right?
I dipped out of it for a bit, but lately I've been playing a lot of them again. Like I've picked up WoW again, and then I've also been playing Final Fantasy 14 with my coworker from work since she plays it a lot. So
Nice.
Mitch.
Hmm.
Roll me a d20.
Ugh.
10.
10. It is...
Boys.
Right.
Already done.
Outside, you all wake up to a light rain. A little drizzle happening, just kind of pelting against the windows a little slightly.
Can't go twice.
Steady light precipitation covers the area. You guys
Nice.
wake up in your bedrooms, with the previous day almost seeming like a nightmare. What do you guys do?
I stare dramatically out the window and think of how I fucked up.
I am pissed at everything, at the world.
Well, good thing we're really good at being lawyers.
Oh, good lord. I'm not prepared.
Is the lizard boy with us?
Yes, he was.
Whoa, what are these people doing here?
So, Von... Whoa, what people?
Hey, we have guests.
Jailbreaker's
shit.
downstairs while you guys are still in your bedroom.
Oh, I'm gonna go downstairs then. Oh my god, what's going on here?
Oh, whoa!
You come downstairs to find the tavern is actually open, and it's like going on to midday.
Ooh, I better
shit.
hide.
We slept the fuck in.
Zorrias.
Those are the guards.
Yes.
Yeah, you guys see, hold on, let me just see it. Hold on a second.
I don't like those guys. Bugle student. Bugle. Delicious. You're crazy.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
You're all good.
Yeah, you guys notice. What is that? Yeah, you notice Inspector Saith Crumley and Magister, not Magister, Magist, Barniz's Blastwind. Bryn waves you down, Zorrias.
Who?
Bryn?
Oh, okay. I'll go over and plop up onto this bar stool, acting like I haven't seen them. In the corner over there. What's up, Bryn?
Hey, those guards came in and say they want to have a word with you.
Of course they do.
Can I, in any way, if I saw Zorrias sit at the bar stool, I would go kind of join him.
At the bar stool?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to kind of hold comfort.
I was gonna say, Bryn, did they ask for me specifically, or all of us as a whole?
They asked for Zorrias.
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
I turned to Vaughn.
No. Yeah. Zorrias, you should not say anything to anybody for a while.
Fair enough. I'll just hear what they have to say.
Let me go over there with you first, all right?
Fine by me. And I'll do a little hop off the bar stool and mosey on over.
Gentlemen,
Before
Gentlemen,
you go on over, Tolman comes down the stairs,
Ooh.
and
he's pissed at me too. I know it.
one,
That's probably pretty in character with Tolman, to be honest.
Yeah.
leaves up to you guys.
He was my dad.
Hey
He was
guys,
the group dad for sure.
hey, I gotta head out for a bit. I just got called from the my guild, the Smithers Guild. Apparently, some sort of counterfeit armor have been flooding the market, and bars the symbol of our guild. So,
I
as one of their
understand.
most prestigious artisans, they need me help verifying the authenticity of the goods. So that the counterfeits can
understand.
be like removed from circulation. Apparently, it's a big deal. So I'm gonna be gone for I don't even know how long.
I understand. In your absence, which one of the other halflings do you think is best in the kitchen?
He trained.
Oh, definitely Kelso.
Kelso?
All right.
Okay.
Who?
Kelso!
Oh, Kelso. Yeah, he trained
See you
Kelso.
guys.
Right. Tolman,
Promoted to
Godspeed.
temporary head chef.
I'm sure he's stoked.
And he heads out.
I'll miss Dad.
All right, so gentlemen, welcome to the Troll Skull Inn Manor.
In Manor Inn.
Manor Inn. Yes,
All right.
exactly what he said.
Just so you know. Wait, where's my ruler? What? Oh, there it is. This is a fireplace.
Oh, okay.
I removed it because it is like literally a square, and I was like, "What? I want you guys to come down and see them immediately." So
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, so they're not there?
they're over here.
Oh, okay, so we gotta go
Oh,
around.
so kind of like backed into like the little cup.
Yeah,
area.
yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, there we go.
Alright.
That works a little better.
I'm gonna go over into this like little open space.
Corner him.
I'm gonna say, gentlemen, welcome to the Troll Skull Manor.
Oh, yes. Hello.
It's great to see you again. It's been a little bit. Yes, I haven't seen you since before the
What?
Before yesterday.
yesterday.
When
Well, you
shot
saw
at
us
me
yesterday,
across
yes.
the rooftop.
Yes, yes.
Um,
Thank you, guys, for my memory.
Do not worry, we're not here to arrest you guys again.
We would appreciate that.
We were kind of hoping to have a private conversation with Zorrias.
Oh yes, just one moment. After I want to give you guys the best of service I can, and I kind of like slam my elbow and my forearm down on the table. I'm like, please tell me how I can serve you best. What is your favorite mead or
Just
wine
and then they say
on the
like,
house?
oh, just give us a glass of lion's grape.
All right,
Do we have that?
we have everything.
Of course we do.
And Barnabas picks up like, oh, really, it's not necessary. Zorrias, we just wanted
I
to
come
ask
back
you some questions.
Drinks plus shots.
Oh, it's way too early in the morning for that.
Hey,
Take a shot.
seize the day, right? You know, I have a song that I say about how you're supposed to seize the day, and I call it a shot in the morning. You know.
I gladly take a shot.
Right.
I slam one down too.
Divine!
Yeah.
To these
Zorrias.
guys.
To these guys.
They kind of
Oh,
look
Your
at
help.
Vaughn a bit like,
are you not going to take the shot I got you?
later.
But we just took ours now.
Yes.
Come on, it's hospitality. You have to accept the shot. It's rude to deny.
Seth turns around and says, please leave us alone.
It's okay, Vaughn. It's okay. And I reach over and take his shot for him.
I was hoping for a persuasion. I'll give it. I'll go ahead and dip.
Yeah, they're not having
They're
it.
clearly bothered.
Yeah.
And I welcome everybody else who's here
All right.
to this place. And then I
See
have
if
my own
it continues.
drink
Now slightly buzzed. What is it you wanted to ask me, gentlemen?
Now that we have some alone time, we took interest to what you've mentioned during the hearing about being part of a member of the Zentarum.
Oh. Right.
Barnabas cuts in like, "Oh, yes. We recently rounded up as many Zents as we can find, including their suspected leader, Davil Starsong."
That'd be quite a feat. He's a slippery son of a bitch.
Yes, Seyeth continues. Unfortunately, we do not have any sort of hard evidence to lock him away for good. What we need is an eyewitness, a testimony.
Okay, I was gonna say, because I'm pretty sure you guys checked the cellar and cleared out all their shit down there already. I thought that would be evidence enough, but
Well, we can't pin that on him. Listen, we already have him in custody, but we can only hold him for 24 hours.
gotcha.
We just need you. And he pulls out like folded up like bunches of paper and slides it towards you. And do you,
Slide it closer and take a look.
from what you gather with this quick brief look is that this is a kind of like a confession or like a testimony.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
I blank hereby testify to the best of my abilities, and then there's like some blank lines below that somebody has handwritten and that says, I confirm that Devil Starsong is the leader of the Zentarum.
So you want to book him, huh?
Seth continues. Getting the Zentarum out of the streets. This past 2 months, bloodshed everywhere. The Zentarum being involved. We need to shut them down.
Right. You do understand that there are, Darville, he leads a separate sect of Zens.
What do you mean? Yeah, the
Like-
sect in Waterdeep.
Oh, yeah, but... Wait. I can't remember.
Speak to us, boy. What is it?
Okay, yeah, okay. Do you just have Darville, or do you have his lackeys, too? Because he travels in a group.
Oh. Their second in command. We aren't aware of the identity of this individual. Though, if you know who they are...
I was gonna say, have I met... Because I know that Darville, when I first met him, he had his dwarven lady who gave me the gold. She was like the treasurer of the group or whatever. But have I met the rest of his group? Have I met the... Who all have I met? I'm trying to remember.
You met the half-orc, Yargra.
Yeah, that... Yep.
Did you meet the dwarf lady?
Yeah, because that was the lady who brought the paintings and stuff into the bar, right? Was that your?
Oh, I mean, bringing in the stolen stuff?
Mhm.
That was Yargra.
Okay. Do I know she's the second in command? Or like a lieutenant?
I
at
mean,
least?
you've never seen them apart.
Except for when she delivered that shit to my basement.
Right.
Yeah, I could probably point you in the direction of a fair orcish
What
lady.
am I looking for here? Do you have a name?
Yargra.
Yargra. Last name, perhaps?
Do I know her last name?
Stonefist.
Stonefist.
Very good.
Nice.
Now all we need you to do is sign.
Let's hit the streets.
What?
What?
No, we need you to sign the paper.
Oh, right. You need me to testify in court and whatever for him?
Yes. But that won't be until a week or so later. This, you signing this will allow us to keep him in prison.
Is he under surveillance right now?
Currently, yes.
Okay.
Only
How
for
good are the
24
guard-
hours, unless you
How-
sign this paper.
Okay, well, how good are the guards that you have on him right now is my question.
Seth props up like, don't worry. He ain't getting out.
That's what they all say. Alright. Here's the deal. I'll sign this confessional, and if you need, be, or want, whatever your preference, I'll join whatever strike team, task force, whatever, to hunt down Yargra and bring her into. But,
That is not necessary. Like, leave it to the watch, please.
right, also about the watch. In agreement with me signing this confessional and testifying against a man who has very vast connections to the criminal underworld, I would like a squad of guards to patrol and keep watch over this tavern and my friends to make sure that no harm comes to them.
Seraph continues. Don't worry. We heightened the security of the guards who are keeping watch on Dragon Skull Alley in general.
Alright. Is there like a pen or like ink and quill nearby?
Yeah,
or do they have
Barnabas
one, or-
hands you a pen. Don't worry about ink. Never runs out.
Fantastic. I look at it and look at the confessional.
Okay.
Well, I've sold my soul for less, and I sign away.
Seraph takes the papers and kind of folds them up, puts them in his coat, like, thank you. You done a mighty fine job for the city today, son.
Anything I can do to help?
Finally, we can shut down the Zentarm. And Barnabas speaks up like, if you know anybody else who's part of the Zentarm hierarchy, that would be most fortunate for us.
I'll keep my ear to the street.
Good. Well, and then kind of stand up like, have a good day, Mr. Zorrias. And Seraph holds out his hand.
I shake it firmly,
All right.
respectively.
And they head out.
Did they even touch their drinks on the table?
They did not.
Are they I'm drinking them.
Okay.
With tankards in hand, I strut back up to the bar, set them on the bar, and hop on a stool and continue to sip. Well, they caught what's his bucket? Darville. So I take another sip. They have him in holding, and I agreed to be an eyewitness for them to lock him away. So,
You're gonna need. Well, first of all, you look white after you're done telling Von this, and you could instantly tell by the way he's looking at you that he's fucking hammered already.
honest,
Yeah.
I just gave like a wry smile and like lift a small like cheers with the two tankers that the cops left behind and just drink it with him.
You're gonna need some protection.
Protection enough. Sheriff's. That can make things go dark. You wanna see?
No, please, no.
Okay, later.
Not in the bar.
You guys notice that Rashal, the page turner, has entered the bar with a dwarven individual.
That's the spell shop, right?
Yes. You also noticed him at the court hearing.
Yep.
Ah,
There's a dwarf with him that we haven't
Yeah.
seen before.
yeah, you haven't met him.
Okay.
Ah,
Me and Vaughn are just hammered at the bar already. We're like day drinking so hard.
It was a rough day, dude.
excuse
A
me.
rough-
It hasn't even started yet.
Yeah. Well, no, yesterday, and a rough month.
Yeah, you're right.
Rough
Hello,
2 months.
hello, gentlemen.
Hello?
And I'm like in the middle of telling a story, and I just keep telling it as he's like reacting to them.
Gentlemen,
Yeah, I swear she was 10 feet tall,
Ge-
and she threw me right off the balcony.
Take a shot. Man,
gentlemen.
that's crazy.
Yeah, and you know what else? You know what else? The griffin that I was talking to earlier didn't even come and save me.
What the hell? That's
Yes,
a douchey griffin, man.
yes, yes.
Excuse
I
me.
don't know.
Excuse me.
The best part.
We have guests.
Welcome to the Troll Skull Alley.
Welcome to Just Go Alley Mandarin.
All right.
Yes, quite. I see you guys are enjoying your newfound freedom.
I wouldn't call it that, but sure.
Very well. I don't know if you remember me. I am Rashal, the page turner. I was at your court hearing the other day. I'm also a member of the Magists, and Protectors.
I poke Zorrias. How many pages do you think this guy has turned in his life?
At least 100.
It's the page turner.
Maybe 200 then.
Let me introduce you to Viet Brazik here. Comes around
Hello?
like,
You
Hello?
want a drink?
nah, I don't drink when there's jobs to be done.
What kind of dwarf are you?
That's racist.
Not racist. It's just I thought dwarves always drink.
Rishal continues like, Viet is here to guide you guys through this month's sorry about that, someone came in my room.
Get- Jimmy-
Viet is here to guide you guys to the community service that you are requested to take a part
Oh
of.
shit! We're going to community service drunk.
Aye. And don't think I'm gonna be taking it light on you either. You're gonna be heading towards the dock ward. You're gonna be scraping the barnacles out of every ship in the dock.
Okay.
Barnacles. Barnacle, that's free food, guys. Let's go. I start to climb over the table and knock over a bunch of shit. Do it. Do it. It's free food.
Just this lizard person comes up from under the
ah.
bar. Free food.
Can
Oh.
he do all our work for the day? Because that's a thing.
No, somebody has to go with him. But
All right.
one other person has a different job.
Oh no. They won't let us work as a team. It's like school all over again.
Hey, Mr. Police Guy, don't you pull down your pants now. He said he's got one different job. Or one other person.
All right, you funny boy. You're
Guys,
gonna go ahead and stand at the corner of a street I tell you to stand at. And until dusk, you're gonna shout out the crimes you have been found guilty of.
Oh shit, can I bring my guitar?
Absolutely not.
Okay. I I wink at Zorrias. He didn't say anything about ukulele, though.
I wink back like, yeah.
Zorrias, you follow that lizard, whatever, to the dock
Yep.
ward.
All right.
Bring your scrubbers.
Okay.
I unstrap my guitar and bring it upstairs, and I stuff my ukulele into my cloak.
Yeah.
I got my shirt and into my cloak and into straps.
Viet kind of looks around like, where's the other one? The human.
He had a job to do for his guild. Apparently something about counterfeit armor he had to go verify for them, if that counts as community service for him, sir.
Well, it looks like you, Zorrias, are going to be doing double the work.
Alright.
Now get your butt to the dock ward now.
I bring the tankard with me after refueling it and head to the dockward.
Alright. Viet follows. Rishal.
Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna let my dog outside real quick.
Okay.
She's looking at me like she has to go, so I'll be right back.
No, Rishal is just going to say, have a good day. Alright. So, let's find a street corner for good old Vaughn here. So you're gonna go
Alright.
down to the Golden Serpent Street on the corner of Gelthhoon Street.
Okay.
Yeah, you're just gonna go there, and you're just gonna shout out your crimes.
Sounds good. Are you coming with?
You says this to Viet.
Yeah.
He nods. Yeah. But first we gotta drop these losers off at the dock ward.
Okay.
Alright. So, for Jailbreaker and Zorrias, you guys head to the dock ward, and Viet kind of like drops you off at one of the dock hands, tells them what's going on, and they agree to like watch over you guys. And yeah, you guys get a scraper and a bucket, and are told to get into the water and start scraping the barnacles.
Let's go, Pino! Woo! Jump right in.
All right. And then Vaughn, you're led to the corner with Viet, and he kind of just like watches you from across the way as you stand there, shouting out your crimes.
I am bad.
You can start singing it.
As you do,
Bad. I broke in the house.
yeah. As you do, a few people passing by notices what this is and say like stuff like criminal, and like, yeah, get what you deserve, you punk.
Okay. Okay.
Somebody throws a tomato at you.
Okay. Okay. I see. They hate me. But they're gonna love me.
Yeah.
So does he stay there the whole time I'm at the corner?
Yes. So the entire day goes by, and this is what you guys have been
Hold
done.
up.
Unless you guys want to do something else.
1 sec, David, if you don't mind, if that's cool.
Sure. What's up?
All right. Let me just read real quick. All right. So All right, so okay, I'm going to start reciting my thing and just constantly repeating it. You know, I broke into the house, ran away on a horse, and all this stuff. And I'm gonna start kind of like slowly dancing as I'm saying it, just kind of like slowly like moving. You know, nothing crazy.
Okay.
And after like a minute of that, I'll start like kind of like Foley dancing. But I'm not getting into singing. I'm still just saying my crimes. But I'm just like kind of moving with it. You know.
You're hit with another tomato.
Okay, that's fine. But I'm gonna do this after 1 minute, or after whatever, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, however long I'm dancing.
Choose a number of humanoids within 60 feet of you. Wisdom saving throw, huh? Okay, hold on a second.
This is fucking great.
What's the DC?
1 moment. 14.
Alright, so what's it?
Against commoners.
Yeah.
And that guard,
I'm back, boys.
whatever his name is.
What I miss?
So as new people approach and notice what's going on, people are saying like, "Oh, you suck" and all that stuff. The few people who are you've gathered around are watching you intently with awe in their eyes. You look over to across the street to where Viet is, and he's got a smile on his face and he's nodding like, "Yeah."
Yes. All right, and this is when I whip out the ukulele.
Okay.
Now you can just make it into a song.
Now it's that song that I wrote about me like escaping on a horse and stuff like that.
All right.
That's beautiful.
Are you doing anything else, or is that it?
That's it.
Okay.
This is like the last hour of my performance, and yeah, and I'm just trying to, and maybe I'll sneak in like a couple like, you know, I'm a wonderful person. I'm a great person. I would never cause any harm. It was out of character, you know, just to kind of leave them with some.
Yeah. Give me some. Give me just a performance check.
Some
Yes, sir.
provoking material.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Aside from the people you have enthralled, people from the street has come up and have actually started listening to your song, and it actually seems to be enjoying it.
And
Oh,
they're
yeah.
confused. They're like,
I-
"Oh, this is a nice street bard."
Yeah, I put my hat out in front of me, obviously.
Oh yeah.
It fell. It dropped off, and just it kind of dropped and fell in front of me.
It is without, in no time, it is filled with coins and various
Start
payments.
paying off our fines. But question on the fine, because I know you did say it was, what was it, 1,500 dragons? Right?
Yes,
Was that individual or as a whole?
as a whole.
Okay. That was my question.
That doesn't make sense. Somebody roll me a d20.
1d20 coming up, boss. 18.
18. Vaughn, that's how much gold pieces you find in your hat.
I'll take it.
All right. Effect ends on the target after 1 hour. It's no hit. You try to charm it. Yeah. So after an hour, Viet, it begins becoming dusk, and he sort of like is a bit confused at first, like, oh, why is there so many people around this guy? He comes in the middle of the crowd, like pushing people out of the way. All right, break it up. All right, you. He points at you. Come on, it's time to go.
The cash hopefully would be already stuffed in my pocket.
Yeah.
or
And
packed
the
or something.
ukulele.
And
It's in your hat on your head.
yeah.
Sounds like gold coins slowly spilling out behind his ears.
Oh man.
Yeah. And for Jailbreaker or Zorrias, you guys have done the day of cleaning barnacles. The person at the dock informs you that you're probably going to be having to do this for the entire 10-day.
Okay. That's free food forever. Oh my gosh, this is so awesome, Pino. I found like a half-eaten snail in one barnacle, and it was really good. What do you find, Zorrias?
About the same, you know. I mean, I still got some leftover barnacles if you want them.
Yes, please.
I hand over like 10 or so barnacles. I don't know.
Oh, you guys just
Whew, score. What a bunch of suckers.
I know, right?
Alright, you guys return to the tavern. It's late.
Yep.
You find Danica, Bryn, and Kelso kind of waiting for you guys as you return.
What's the report,
barnacles like
boys?
popcorn.
I'll get the out here. So, Tolman came back for a little bit and told us to give you this little note.
Uh-oh.
Also, the three of us has been talking, and, well, we think we deserve more money.
You guys want some barnacles?
No.
I turned to Vaughn. Well, what do you think, good sir? Have they earned a raise yet?
Oh, vey. We strapped for cash as it is. What are we gonna do around this place? We gotta pay off these things. We still
Hold
got
on,
loans.
team meeting. Team meeting.
I'm gonna start flipping stuff.
Is Vaughn still drunk from earlier?
He's hungover.
Oh, right, okay.
Fine. What if we include not a raise, but bonuses?
What kind of bonuses?
Barnacle bonuses.
Kelso pipes into this conversation. We want money.
How much do you want?
I'm trying to see how much you guys pay him already. Here we go.
What if we do this? We'll do monthly
So-
bonuses. If the inn does really well,
QTM
then
manager. QTM manager.
I'm
You probably pay them like every week, probably 10 gold.
Okay.
QTM
They're
manager,
demanding
please.
double.
Oof. Oof.
So they want 20 a week for each of them?
Yes.
Fucking shit.
That's what I just made.
Okay. Well, that will only, take care of one of them. I got some gold left over from that loan.
Hold on.
I mean, we don't gotta pay
Listen.
these assholes shit.
Hey, QTM manager, stand down, please.
Not until it's
You
the
know,
week's
you are
done.
now. I promote you to QTM manager and Barnacle manager. So go ahead and get on that, please. I need some paperwork.
Oh my god, come on, Pino. And then I go to this corner and I pour out all the barnacles, start writing down stuff.
I need some good, thorough paperwork, please.
You got it. He doesn't know how to write.
So I start talking to them. And I'm like, you guys are phenomenal workers. I've never seen people as diligent and as thorough and just honest working as you guys. So, we are strapped for cash as it is. And I think we are gracious owners as it is as well. You get lots of perks and food, And so I think maybe we can go not double, but a 0.5 increase. A 50% increase.
They kind of look at you and they turn around,
15?
kind of like get in a little huddle, and begin like whispering to each other.
If it's any consolation, I can pay you 3 for the week as it is already in advance. To try and help
Also-
Vaughn with that offer.
Looks up at you, Vaughn, and says, 20 or we quit.
Okay.
Sorry.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Alright.
I didn't mean to have that as advantage.
Alright, so 15.
Yeah.
What are you trying to discern?
If he's seriously gonna quit.
They seem pretty serious.
Where will you go if you quit? Where are you gonna find another good bit of wages like this place? Who's gonna be
You
fair
worked at the
and willing
Troll
to
Skull
work?
Alley, the Troll Skull Inn. It's
Really, we like Vaughn said, we let you eat some of the food without worrying about it. You have a place to stay if you ever needed it. Don't see where you'll get those kind of benefits at another place.
This place is dying.
everyone in the town knows you worked here. They're not gonna be happy that you worked for the people that committed all the crimes.
Plus, you can't even solve a rat problem, so I don't see why we should pay you extra anyway.
No, easy, easy. Let's not let this break down. We don't need to be, slinging mud at each other.
Whoops.
Let's go ahead and agree on the 50% increase. I'm happy to serve you, and maybe in 2
The door
months'
slams shut.
time,
Give me 2 seconds, Vaughn. I pull out the mask.
okay. What are
I
you
wish
doing?
to follow them from a distance.
What are you doing?
Give me a stealth check.
Okay. Stealth check?
Stealth.
Oh. Oh, fuck. 9.
You run out of the door. You jump over the railing, and they're just looking at you like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
I have the mask up and everything. Just standing there like... Well, go on, get!
They start running off.
I wait for like a good solid 3 minutes until they turn a corner,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna go up on a rooftop and follow them from a distance.
Okay.
I just kind of wanted to, as they were dipping, point at one and try to put him to sleep. And just like really nonchalantly, just be like, whatever, you gotta leave, whatever, fuck you. And just like shoot some sleep at him.
They already left. They already left. We're not doing that. You should have thought of that when they were leaving.
Well, somebody else was talking. Okay.
Sorry.
All right. So you gotta climb up onto a rooftop.
Yep, I'm just following them from
Okay.
a good,
Yeah.
safe distance.
What's your dex mod?
Plus
Or-
5.
Oh God.
It's
Oh yeah.
XP.
Give me athletics, or not athletics,
Athletic?
acrobatics.
Oh, okay. That's much better. Oh, for fuck's sake.
It takes you a bit. You can do it easy, but it doesn't take you.
Hungover. I'm hungover.
Yeah. Okay. You're a little hungover. You kind of pull yourself on top of the roof, and you're like, "Oh God, what the? I'm so hungover."
I need to stop drinking so much in the morning.
All right. Give me a perception check.
Perception? Oh my god, 8.
You lost them in the crowd.
Fair enough. I'm just gonna sit up on the rooftop for a minute then just think shit over.
Okay. What's the rest of you guys doing?
I'm doing paperwork.
I'm gonna go to sleep early.
You do have that note that they gave you that was from Tolman.
Alright, we didn't even look at that yet.
I'm just gonna say, yeah, everybody let me know if anything happens. I'm sick of today.
Alright. After like 10 or 15 minutes up on the rooftop, I'll go back and look at the note from Tolman.
Okay. You open it up?
Yep.
It seems like a kind of rush handwriting. Like,
It's bond paper from Naruto.
I don't know that reference, but okay.
Oh, never mind.
They wrote it on paper and it exploded.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like it's some ninjutsu shit. Don't worry about it.
Guys.
As long as one
Alright, it's
person
written.
got
It's
it.
written on the paper that says, "Guys, I just thought of it. I came back, but you guys were gone. I don't know where you went. But anyways, what Renier said about the puppet thing on top of the roof, a mechanical figure. The House of Gone. They must have some sort of information on that. They're all about inventing like mechanical shit.
Do I
You and it,
know about this thing? Well, since I'm the only one reading it right now, I guess.
yeah. He actually writes down the name of the place called the Inspired Hands.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He says, check it out. See if they know anything about a mechanical dude.
Okay.
Bye.
And
Tolman.
what time? And then what time is it currently?
It's after sunset.
Okay. So like just after dusk.
Yeah.
Okay. And they're having us do this community service shit all week, every day.
From what you understand from what the person at the dock said and what Viet says, you're probably going to be doing the barnacle thing for a 10-day and then 2 other things for 2 more 10 days.
Gotcha. But it's consistent, like every 10-day, right?
Yes.
Alright, shit. Guess the only free time we got is right now. Jailbreaker!
Yeah, oh, what?
How's the paperwork coming along?
That's really good.
Okay, as I forget what my job title is. We might go on a field trip tonight if you're down for it.
I mean, sure.
Alright, cool.
Where's Vaughn though?
I know, I'm gonna go ask him real quick if he wants to come. I go upstairs and knock on Vaughn's door. Vaughn!
Ugh.
I know, we're hungover, really tired because community service sucks, but this note from Tolman seems really important, and I feel like we should look into it in what little free time we have. So, do you want to come with us, man?
And I finished my paperwork.
Yeah, and Jailbreaker got his paperwork done.
I kind of got sidetracked.
Fun.
That is wonderful.
I am a happy boy.
On.
Oh man.
I am a happy boy.
Wonderful, fucking wonderful jailbreaker.
Yep. I think I should be an artist. And I made sure to squiggle so it looks real cool. I hope it says something cool on there in the squiggles.
Yes, you are Mr. Artist Man. Yes. All right.
You should be head of advertising.
Yes, you should be lead advertiser. Man.
That's perfect. I'll go get
Article
my plan.
manager, QTM, and advertising manager. Man, he's got more ranks than the two of us put together.
But not more shares, so that's what really matters.
Alright. But yeah, I think we should, I don't know, give at least an hour or two every night into this stuff and see what we find, don't you think?
Okay.
And if nothing else comes up, then we do our community service, we pay our bill, and we drink to a fresh start.
Drink to a fresh fart.
That too. And then I guess we'll head to the what was it? Something hands?
House of Inspired Hands.
Right. We head out there.
All right. Liv shows up briefly and says, "Bye,
Bye?
bye."
Are you leaving us, Liv?
No.
Okay. Oh god, don't scare me like that, man.
Liv kind of goes off, murmuring about something.
Miss you. We'll be back soon. Leave the light on for us. And we leave.
All right. Back to
I put an ad outside that I just made.
What's the ad?
I'll show you.
So beautiful.
Come to Troll Skull Inn for drinks and stuff.
This is art.
I knew we made a right choice with advertising.
I like the part where it says "Conto."
All right, so back on
Don't worry, I'll make more
the
copies
Waterdeep
later.
map.
Okay.
I just want to point out, just in case you guys were wondering, how far away the Growlhound Villa was from you guys. Just
Oh man, it was like right across the way.
yep, right over there. All right. So, you guys are heading off the House of Inspired Hands. Oops, don't move that.
Which is where?
Which is right. Oh, let me scroll out a bit. Right over here.
Oh, okay. Wonderful.
You guys
That's
head on
quite a-
that way?
Yeah, it's quite a ways across town.
So who are we robbing?
We're not robbing nobody just yet. We're gonna go talk to these people over at the House of Inspired Hands about this letter that Tolman left us. 'Cause
Let
you
me see
remember
the letter.
I handed it over to him. And
Yep, this definitely is handwriting.
Tolman specifically, and I take the letter back. He told us in the letter a bit more information that might lead us down the track of that mechanical thing that people said they saw when that explosion went off. Might give us another lead to find that whoever the hell made off with probably that stone that gnome was trying to give us.
All right, you guys head on out.
Yep. Guess we head that way.
All right, so you guys head off into the C word. So this is primarily the word where the rich and powerful reside, or run their businesses here. Back when the warlords and the pirates of early Waterdeep gained enough money, they built fortresses on what used to be the fields of grass, tossed by sea wind. You can still see the remains of some of the old castles incorporated into the homes of the noble families that dwell in the seaward.
Place has history.
Yeah.
Maybe one day I'll buy a house here.
Let me just read over something really quickly.
Alright.
And then you guys come up to the House of Inspired Hands. Where all the great innovative minds of the city invent and experiment, attempting to create everything from flying machines to stronger doored hinges. Yeah. So you guys enter in to this temple, and it's almost like it doesn't present itself as a temple. It presents itself at like a workshop. It's got like a chimney and steam is coming out of it, probably from some sort of forge. You see individuals outside, kind of tending to like some of the property, but they're not doing it by hands. They all got these like machines that like the grass needs cutting. They're cutting the grass. Like these little machines are like going over them. Everybody's got like some sort of like gadget.
What does the gadget look like?
Oh, there's various gadgets for everybody. I mean,
okay.
They got something for like cutting the grass, trimming the trees.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like they all had like one particularly similar gadget.
No, they've all got very unique stuff.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. So what do you guys do?
Does there appear to be like there's someone in charge here?
So far you just see these individuals kind of like cleaning up a bit, maintaining the the property.
Okay.
Past the gate there is a walkway that goes to a double door of the temple.
Shall we go in, lads?
Ladies first.
Well, I do say, and then I step forward the double doors.
Okay. Alright. There we go. Sorry, I'm just reading up on something really quickly.
You're all good.
Okay, so as you guys pass through the temple gate, one of the priests who's tending to something, turns to you and says, "Oh, good evening. Blessed be by the Lord of all Smiths."
And to you as well. We've come to inquire about these metal men that you seem to have. What are they?
Metal men? Oh,
Or these?
do you mean the Nimblewrights?
Yes.
Oh yes, we have a few of them that we purchased. We normally have them sent out during the Parade of Wonders. That
Do any
takes
of us
place.
know what that is?
Yeah, make a history check.
Okay. What is with my rolls tonight? 3.
Wow.
Shit rolls, mate.
I guess. I'm new around here. Could you maybe elaborate on what that is?
Oh yes, the Parade of Wonders is part of the Day of Wonders on Marth Penelth III.
Oh,
See, the imagined inventions of the Gandhar, us. We reveal them and pray them through the city. These devices range from something as humble as a new cabinet hinges to massive mechanical constructs that walk and roar about, including Nimblewrights.
interesting. We have a reason to believe one might have been involved with the explosion that happened a few weeks back in Troll Skull Alley. We were wondering if maybe you had any insight as to how maybe to track one down that's gone rogue, perhaps, or
Track one.
any insight you might have into the devices.
Oh, hold on. You, yeah. You best go by, you best go and speak with, Valletta.
Valletta.
Valletta, yes, she's the, high priest here. She would have more information on the Nimblewrights. What
Awesome.
what kind of issue are they involved in?
Well, we just have reason to believe one might have been involved with that. I'm sure you've heard the explosion that happened a few weeks back in Troll Skull Alley.
Oh yes, I don't believe a Nimblewright would do such a thing on their own accord, though.
Well, we just had some eyewitnesses see that they saw a metal man. So,
Yes,
God,
yes. Please
nice stuff.
go on inside the temple and ask for Valletta.
thank you very much for your assistance. And I give him a good handshake.
All right, he shakes your hand.
Thank you. And I walk inside to search for Valletta. Come now, boys.
All right, you all head on in.
Is this parade going on?
Yeah, I guess so.
No, it's not going on currently.
Oh.
I just gave you that thing so you know what you're looking at as a reference.
Okay, I'm going.
All right. So you guys head inside, and you ask around. Eventually, you are greeted by Valletta, a dragonborn priest, bronze dragon ancestry, and she comes up to you and says, "Ah, good evening.
Good
How
evening,
may
madam.
I help you this evening?"
Thank you for seeing us so late, and I give a courteous bow of the head. We are some humble adventurers and investigators looking into the explosion that happened a few weeks back prior. It was Troll Skull Alley. We have a few witnesses that say they saw
Yes.
semblances of a metal man leaving the scene. And seeing as the House of Inspired Hands is so well versed in the mechanical arts and wonders of the world, we thought best to come and see if you had any insight into what that might have been. The person we were talking to said they might have been something like a nimble, right? If that sounds right to you?
Oh, yes. Unfortunately, we are about to close our doors. Perhaps you can come back in the morning.
Unfortunately, we're kind of tied during our daytime hours. I know it's son of a bitch. Uh, late, and I'm sure you want to get some rest after a day of inspiring work. But this is important if we are to catch those responsible for what cost many their lives, and to try and prevent it from happening again. I could give you some pay if that is any incentive for your time. I know how precious the commodity that is these days.
Hmm. Yes. You see, I may know who this individual is. Or, sorry. My words got the better of me. I may know what you are referring to. But if you guys could come during the day, that would be most... It would be better.
Okay, I guess. Alright. If you say so. I turn and like whisper to Vaughn, put the moves on her, man!
Oh, I'm still really, really tired. Okay, yes, yeah, you're right. How do I do that? I don't even remember how I do this anymore. Okay. Cracks his hands, his knuckles.
Oh shit.
So what were we talking about to her again?
We were trying to ask her about the nimble rides. She said she might know what was involved.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yes. Okay. So, hey, how are you doing today?
So while this is happening, Joe Breaker, you're looking around. You're in the main hall of the temple. And along the walkway, there are these marble pedestals, about 24 of them. Each one bears a prize-winning invention. Some sort of miniature model of some sort of extraordinary creation. One of them you see is a 4-foot tall model of a clock tower. It's made of wood, iron, bronze, and glass.
Too heavy.
A wooden flying machine that has wings and flaps when it becomes airborne. A miniature model of a mechanical dragon turtle. It has a brass plate affixed to its pedestal that reads Big Belchy, sank in deep water harbor in the Day of Wonders in 1363 DR.
Is it small and portable?
It's a miniature model, but it is in this like marble pedestal. It's got like a glass case around it.
I press myself against the glass, my face.
Okay.
I want it.
Vaughn, what are you doing?
Flirt, man, flirt!
Yeah. So, Yeah, I'm gonna ask her how her day is and say, sorry about my friends. You know, they can be a little bit intrusive.
Oh, it is quite alright. Anybody who takes interest in Gon, the holy maker of all things, uh, it pleases us so.
The holy maker of all things.
Yes, Gond.
God, yes.
Gond
yes,
the
of course.
Wonderbringer.
Yes, and wondrous is he. And wondrous are you.
She kind of refers to a photo
What are we wondering
of
about?
Gon, and you look at it, and you're like, "Oh wow, that looks a lot like Tolman."
Okay.
What did you ask again?
What was that?
Did you ask something?
I was just asking how her day was.
Oh, she responds by saying that her day is good, and as the sun sets, so much we close our doors until tomorrow.
Oh, listen. So, you know, as wondrous as you are, as I said, you know, are you into music?
Casually, I guess.
Are you into having a good time?
She kind of gives you a inquisitive look, like, what? Make a sleight of hand with disadvantage.
Do I see this?
Sleight of hand?
Yes, everybody sees this.
Oh, Jailbreaker, okay.
Jailbreaker, yeah. Valada gets distracted as Jailbreaker attempts to lift the glass case up. She's like, excuse me. Please do not do that.
Jailbreaker, please stop.
Yeah? Ooh,
QTM manager does not act like that, right?
that's not in the job description.
Did you read your paperwork? It was. Great, now my QTM manager's not reading the paperwork. What am I gonna do?
No, I know how to read. He doesn't.
Okay, well then go ahead and act like a QTM manager, like the paperwork says.
Fine.
I'm sorry about that. Anyway, you know, some of us in this group are much more humble and, you know, reserved.
Right.
And like me. So I'm playing some music at our the restaurant and bar that I own, and an inn as well. So if you want to stay, you can, and you know, come see some show, come have some drink, and enjoy a nice night.
What
Some live
tavern is
music.
this?
Oh, it's just down up north over by Troll Skull Alley.
Which one? Bronze Brews or the other one?
No, the
The
other
better,
one.
the good one. You know, bronze. Yeah, the good
Yeah,
one.
bronze. You don't want to go there.
Oh.
Yeah,
And
that
you
place
see
is
her
kinda-
face kind of gets a little, kind of disgusted.
Oh, son of a bitch.
No thanks. I'm pretty busy here at the temple.
Okay, we'll come back tomorrow to talk about the mechanical man.
How much for it?
I'm sorry?
How much do you want for this thingy-ma-bober?
Those are not for sale.
So how much?
Nothing. They're not for sale.
Nothing. That's a deal.
Since he tried to lift the glass again.
Could you not do that, please?
What? Oh, you like one of them church folk. See how it is? Tell him.
See how it is.
I'm gonna have to ask you guys to leave, for we are closing at the moment.
Okay, like I said, we'll be back later to talk about the mechanical man.
Very well.
Thank you for your time. And I'm like ushering, like an embarrassed parent, my two companions out of the building.
That was a wreck.
So we're heading back to the.
We're going
the
home.
inn then?
We're going home.
I'm gonna head over to that street right there, and then I'll catch up with you guys.
All right.
Okay.
I take no responsibility for what's about to happen.
Jailbreaker, I think you should stay with us for a while. With the whole law stuff going on, you know.
Well, what do I get out of it?
Safety.
Not getting murdered
Not getting arrested.
or killed.
Yes, all the above.
Guys drive a hard bargain.
Yes, and you know what else I'll throw in there?
Barnacles.
Barnacles. All right, say no more.
You can have my entire share of tomorrow's barnacles from the shipyard.
Oh, if you say so, that's fine.
I mean,
Let's
it's
go
all
over
yours,
to
man.
like this.
I mean, QTM, motherfucking ad management, and what she got going on. You're doing so much work around here. You deserve those barnacles.
This is true.
Oh, teeth.
So you guys head back to the tavern,
Yes.
and you guys gotta sleep and wait until tomorrow.
Yep.
What time do you guys wake up?
Oh well, I guess. Shit, we didn't get business hours for the temple, did we?
There was like a sign posted that says it opens at sunrise to sunset.
I am there at the break of dawn.
All right. Fantastic. Do the rest of you guys also follow?
Sure.
All right.
Hope we're not. I'm just trying to go as early as possible so I don't get in trouble with my community service.
So the House of Inspired Hands, it looks like a cross between a temple and a workshop. Symbol of Gond, which is a toothed cog with 4 spokes. This is displayed prominently. And as you're looking at this symbol that's above the doorway, your eyes pan up to like a little bit of a attic, crow's nest kind of area with a window. And you see a silhouette of a person there, perching on the rooftop.
Wait, like they're perching on the rooftop?
Yeah.
Like perching, like Batman style perching?
Yeah,
or what?
perching. Yeah.
Well, that's not suspicious at all.
It extends an arm, and it releases a shiny object.
It's gold. It's free gold.
It's a lightsaber.
It's metal. You notice it has wings, and you look at it, and it looks like maybe like a sparrow, some sort of bird that's metal.
Whoa.
It does a few loops in the air, and then it veers downward,
Oh.
right towards you guys
Oh.
at full velocity.
Oh.
Let me get you guys out here so you guys can roll a quick initiative.
We're being attacked by a robot bird?
Yes.
What the shit?
All right, you guys are in the ocean.
We're in the ocean. Baby.
All right. What's Vaughn doing?
Ooh. Bark.
Vaughn,
I'm here.
can you roll initiative?
Yep. Trying to how do I select myself? Should I just?
Can you click it? Do you not have access to it?
I don't see myself. Oh, that one. Okay, gotcha. Didn't even realize.
Are there other ones here?
No, I didn't even realize that one was over there.
Oh, okay.
I forgot about it.
Come on.
Sad day.
Sending. Alright, Zorrias. This metal bird is about 60 feet away from you, and it begins to fall right towards you.
Right towards me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold my action, and as soon as it gets close enough, like within melee with me, I just want to try and catch it. With my monk swiftness. And I guess that'll be my turn. I'm just preparing to catch it as soon as it's close enough.
Okay. I can't hear you, David.
I am muted.
I move out of the way 30 feet against the nearest wall,
Okay.
and I'm gonna shoot it.
You shoot it.
Jesus.
You shoot it out of the sky. It bursts into several pieces, and the pieces
Oh,
just sort of fall to the ground.
Oh god. I'm trying to catch as much of it as I can.
Woohoo! I'm running out, and I'm running out to get all the goodies.
Alright, you pick up spare parts and stuff like that. It is destroyed.
I look back up. Is the figure still there?
You look back up just in time to see the figure dash away into like the attic.
Quickly inside. We must find whatever sent this metal bird down to whatever to us. I don't know what was going to happen.
Yeah, that was kind of easy, though. Maybe we shouldn't have shot that. What do you think, Pino? Exactly.
Does it matter too much at this point?
Nope.
Well, we go inside, I guess. Look for that head lady again.
Yeah, you easy enough find Valera. She approaches you and says, "Ah, you're back."
Well, like we said, we would be. Listen, you got someone up at your rooftops sending small birds down to us or whatever. Here's the
Oh.
remainder bits. Our buddy kind of shot it out the sky before it did anything.
She takes
I
the
give her-
pieces, and you see a very disappointed look on her face, and like,
Sorry if we broke it. We were scared.
no, this isn't your fault.
It just
It's
fuck.
Nim's.
Nim?
Nim, please, follow me.
Okay.
And
I
she,
follow her.
the reason I didn't want you guys to show up at night is because it's usually dormant during the night. And she leads you guys up a spiral staircase, about to like an attic. And Valletta, it's like a little kind of cramped in here. Only two people can fit on top of like in a row next to the door, and then 2 other people behind them. So whoever is like leading is up there with Valletta.
Gotcha.
Who's leading?
I suppose I am, I guess, since I gave her the broken bird.
She as she climbs up the stairs towards this door, she talks about how you see, we were gifted a nimble right from the temple of Gone by to the temple by a Latinese wizard.
Exotic.
Latinese. Let me just check something really quick, see if this has a connection. Zorrias, do you still have that gun?
I do, actually, yeah.
You remember Vaughn saying that it was from a Latinese make. And you know Latinese, you never been there, but you know, like, man, they're so high on technology and stuff like that. And
That was the gun that I got from that elf guy, right?
yes, from the drow.
Oh my god, I still can't believe I forgot I had that.
And Valletta continues and describes how that Nim, as she identifies it as, is not like other Nimblerites. She uses the phrase a defect in its programming. And as you come to the door, she goes to reach for the handle and stops and looks at the door and says, okay.
Is everything alright?
I lean over to Vaughn.
What's up?
How to open doors.
You look down at the door and it's got this lock on it that's like above the door handle. It's all shiny and new and it looks very well made. Valletta says, this wasn't here yesterday.
Oh, like I
lean
said,
over to Vaughn again. And she's crazy.
She tries to open the door and it is locked. Oh dear. I wonder how this got here.
just, do you have the key?
I've never seen this lock before.
Interesting. I whip out some lockpicks. Allow me, if you please. I don't
Yeah,
know
she
what-
lets you go right to the door handle.
Okay, that's these tools is Dex plus proficiency, right?
Yes.
I believe so.
Unless you got it also as an expertise.
No, I don't have it as an expertise. I just
Okay,
have
yeah, then it's
proficiency.
Dex plus your proficiency.
Okay. Proficiency at level 3 is +2. Roll, baby! Oh, son of a bitch!
Don't you have that on your like character sheet?
Oh, wait! I'm a lucky
Yeah,
halfling.
you're a half.
Oh yeah, you're a halfling.
I'm a lucky halfling reroll. 26.
There we go.
You don't
Yeah.
roll ones.
You get in there and you're thinking like, oh, this is really tough. This is a really tough lock. You think, in your head, you think maybe I can't get it, and then you hear the click of it opening, and you're like, oh fuck yeah, I'm awesome.
I'm awesome.
I'm dope.
Milady.
All right, she opens the door and leads in, and what you guys see is it's an attic that's got basically a whole bunch of random junk, some old like inventions or constructs, things that never really panned out, things that were like old and retired have been moved up here and kind of broken down. It's kind of just crowded, and as your eyes pan, you stop briefly at his construct and thing that's sort of just kind of laying there motionless, and then it turns to look at you, and it slowly gets up. And Valletta goes, Nim, these people here have some words they would like to discuss with you. The Nimblewright begins signing some sort of like sign language to Valletta. She like, yes, Nim, we know about the bird mechanical. She turns to you all like, and Nim says it was an accident.
It's quite alright. It didn't harm any of us.
Yeah, it was pretty weak and stupid, actually.
I nudge him in the shoulder with my elbow. Or the
Ow!
side.
What are you doing?
I'm too short to hit his elbow. Be polite.
And let me just show you guys what this thing looks like.
Yes.
Whoa!
Whoa. That looks cool.
Can you
What?
tell it?
It's not a big. Fuck you, dude.
It's not ours, man. It's not ours.
This Nimblewright is minus the red cloak hanging over it and the hat. And on its right arm, instead of a blade, it's just kind of like a small little like two-pronged like holder thing. Looks like a temporary replacement.
Oh, we can hold our backpacks. And I try
Uh,
to hang the backpack on it.
Nim takes
grab
it.
his shou-
It just kind of like holds it there. Valletta's like, Nim, give that back. And, and Nim gives it back to you. Now, Nim, these people have questions.
Give me 1 sec, guys.
Go on. What sort of questions do you want to ask?
Sorry, was somebody talking to me? I apologize. Oh no.
No, I think Zorrias was gonna talk.
I'm back. Sorry, I had to go grab something. What happened? What did we say? Because the last thing I heard was Jailbreaker put his backpack on it and then got it back.
He asked what questions you wanted to ask it.
Do you know anything about what might have happened with the explosion that happened over in Troll Skull Alley a few weeks back? People said they had seen, people had said they'd seen a mechanical man flee the
I
scene.
feel like right. I see. I can't see it. I can't.
Did you happen to know anything about that?
Nim begins signing to Valletta, and she begins translating it, saying, "Oh, something about I didn't mean for it to escape. I didn't. I just built it to ease my loneliness. Nim, what have you done?" Nib sign some more. And even though its face is kind of like very still, its posture becomes very like nervous or like kind of
His
like
hands are together and kind of like
yeah,
wobbling back and forth or whatever.
yeah.
Body language.
As he continues to sign, Villa continues like, well, apparently Nim somehow created another Nimblewright.
That's
And that it
this is
escaped.
This is why we don't do AI.
I don't know how it was able to do it, or why. It says because of loneliness, but that's absurd.
Do you have means of tracking these machines?
Who do you say this to?
Valletta. Like, is there a way that you keep tabs on your nimble rights, like when they go on parades or?
We only have the one, and we unfortunately only do the old-fashioned checklist way for the other constructs.
So if we kill the other Nimblewright that's escaped, can we keep it?
Yeah,
Um, no, please do
reward.
not keep it. In fact, I want you to destroy it. I'll
Yeah,
pay
but
you
like-
500 dragons to do it.
Oh, absolutely.
Do these things feel?
What?
Do these things feel?
Let's
They're
find out.
simple
I give it a good ol'
constructs.
whack.
They have no.
No breaker.
What did he say? I didn't even catch it.
I said, let's find out. I
Because
give
Vaughn
the-
was like,
the
"Do these
Nimblewright a
things
whack.
feel?" And then Joe was like, "I don't know. Let's find out." And then I whack it. I'm like, "Oh."
Nim reacts when you whack it as if like you hit. You hit it and it kind of backs away a bit.
Guess not.
Please do
Back
not
here and I
damage
go over there and grab
Nim.
by like this scruff of like
But-
his rags or whatever, like start dragging him away from the right.
Wait, no, we need to know more.
Constructs do not feel. They're constructs. They have no internal thought or ideology or anything. They're machine.
Yet it created something on its own, so it must have its own internal something.
It's just a defect in the programming or the building of it. Something that needs to be like worked out.
And how sure are you of this?
Oh, trust me, I have built many constructs in my time,
But only
and
one
none
that
of
is.
them has like shared their thoughts with me.
Can I look at Nim and like can I insight a construct? To see
Sure.
if it, like to see how it's reacting to like this conversation of
Yeah, give it a robot test.
22.
You don't really get because of the stoic, like still face. You can't really read it, but from the the body language of like what
Yeah,
Nim is doing.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was looking at, like body language, like how it was reacting to like the things being said.
It almost seems afraid of Valletta. And whenever she like talks to it, it kind of like, it like kind of flinches a bit.
Oh, okay. It kind of shrinks.
Wait a minute. Don't constructs only listen to their masters?
Well, yes,
Right.
only if the master of the construct, the creator, tells it that this is your new master. Which is what the Latinese wizard did when he sent it over.
So I'm gonna say these things don't have internal feelings, huh? I go up
No.
to this one, and I look it in where its eyes would be,
Okay?
and I'm like, I'm going to kill your brother. I'm going to kill your brother.
Wait, how come it doesn't even say nothing? Why does it just not?
There's no movable mouth. And even if there was, that's like a whole like advanced thing that we haven't really perfected yet.
Cool.
So,
Nim kind of like backs away from you a tad bit, and with his
and
face
I like
still
oh,
as
go ahead.
as it is, you know, it kind of shrinks a bit. You know, like curls up.
Yeah. Drops its kind of hunches its shoulders.
Yeah,
and stuff. Yeah. And then as I notice it do that, I kind of like out of the corner of my eyes look at Arwetta,
Valletta.
Valletta, yeah, I don't know Arwetta, Valletta. And I'm gonna be like, watch this then, and I'm gonna like fake punch the robot.
Do a
Throw a
fake
fake,
out.
yeah. Throw, like,
Yeah,
a
you
fake.
go to fake punch and it, instinctively tries to block you.
Like, these things seem to feel, at least a little bit. That seem to have some fear from what
That
I
is
just.
a programmed defense mechanism. If it gets
So
attacked, it has its abilities to defend itself.
What about its trembling and wavering away from me?
Just another defect. Nim
It's a lot of
used
defects
to
for
be
something
a top of the line. The day, Day of Wonder Parade.
Cool. So is this like this thing always here? Just in this room?
It kind of hangs out up here.
That's neat.
You watch as Nim kind of like rummages through some of the junk that's like piled up around you, and it pulls out a foot-long copper contraption with an umbrella-like metallic protrusion at one end, and hands it to you, Vaughn.
Okay. What is it?
Let me show you.
Protrusion.
Where is it?
A protrusion.
It's a protrusion. This is the way he sends you.
He hands me that.
Yeah. And it begins signing back to Valletta. Valletta looks confused a bit and then turns to you and says, Nim says that it built this device to find the errant Nimblewright and tried to seek it out. Oh, yeah, I remember that night. He attempted to escape through the door, but the priest stopped him.
Stop Nim or the copy one?
Nim. Nim apparently tried to go looking for it.
Okay.
I refuse to believe that this thing is not sentient, at least a little bit, if it's trying to break out to go find its fucking thing it just made.
I give Vaughn
Do you say
a
this?
very like no. Well, I don't know if Vaughn does or whatnot, but I look at Vaughn and like think the same thoughts. Like I feel like I look at him, we have the same thought process. Like this bitch is crazy, and kind of like the look of we'll talk about it later. Like I try to emphasize that look to him.
Yeah.
You watch as Valletta kind of goes back downstairs for a bit. She begins yelling out something in Draconic.
Do I speak Draconic? I feel like no, I don't speak Draconic. Never mind. Sorry, I thought I did, but I don't. That was.
Does Jailbreaker speak Draconic?
Let me check my sheet. Yes, I do.
You recognize Valletta is yelling out some names to individuals and asking for them to assist her. Assist her. And before long, she returns, and 3 other acolytes come in, and she says, "Remove all this stuff." And the acolytes begin taking the half-worked constructs and half-worked like mechanical thingamabobs, and starts taking them away.
His stuff.
This is punishment, Nim. Now you must sit there and watch as these individuals take your stuff away. You have lost your ability to have these.
Don't you think you're treating this thing kind of human-like?
The dragonborn person looks at you, the tiefling, and says, "What do you mean human-like?"
Sorry, humane, like.
Nim is a bit of an issue. I mean, some constructs have a program in them to build, so we are taking that away from them.
And if you don't want this to happen, then wave your hands around.
Nim looks at you and then looks at Valletta, and Valletta kind of just eyes Nim down. And Nim doesn't do anything.
Alright, guys, let's get out of here.
Yeah, I turned to Vaughn and I'm like,
No, yeah, I'm ready to
are
go.
you
but
inciting her?
The situation.
It's obviously a stupid thing made of metal that doesn't have feelings and should be destroyed.
Yes, we should destroy them both.
Well, hold on. I paid good money for Nim.
Oh yes, I'm sure you did, but you know it can't be.
And
going
when
around
Day
building.
Wonders comes around again, it will be front and center, doing what it was designed to do.
As it is your property, I turned to Vaughn and like kind of give him like a very serious look, like we'll talk about this later kind of look. We need to go find this other thing.
Okay,
first.
okay.
And I turn back to Valletta and it's like, quite understandable. I presume these machines cost quite a pretty dragon. We'll
But
take this detector and find the defective model and destroy it for you as per your request, and the payment could be sent to Troll Skull Manor.
Just send me evidence of the job done, and I will pay you myself.
Absolutely, we will. And then I turn to Nim, give him like a concerned look, and then a nod, and then gather my friends and kind of nudge them out before we get into a talk about sentience, humane, and, you know, rights and stuff.
She turns back to Nim and says, "Power down." And she leaves the room, and Nim kind of like sits on the floor.
She leaves the room.
Yeah. Well, presumably after you all leave.
Yeah,
Okay.
Alright, so we have the detector.
And
once
I just
we're-
want to do one more cinematic thing. As she leaves the room and Nim sits on the floor, we kind of have this steady long shot of Nim on the floor in this empty attic, being like closed in almost by the doorway, and then kind of sitting there motionless, staring at the camera. And then the door shuts, and we turn back to you guys.
Right, so once we have the detector, we're back out on the street and like out of earshot of the people who, you know, stay there or whatever. I turn to my friends like, we obviously have to get that thing out of there. Like, we
Oh yeah, we're gonna be rich.
well, we'll get to that part eventually.
What? It's the same thing. It's just like selling people. It's easy.
We're not gonna sell it. We're gonna set it free.
Whatever.
I give him the nimble right detector. I'm like, here, play with this.
Ooh!
I
That
turn
thing
him on.
feels.
It does. Like you can feel it in the air. Like I felt.
I feel that it feels.
Yeah, like I almost like.
I'm going to write a song about this called "The Piece of Metal That Felt Metalled."
Okay. I
That's one of the
I have a
greatest
plan.
in the
titles.
sky as he says that.
I have a plan. Let's go try and find this defective one, because whatever Nim's built, I don't feel it's put together right. I feel like Nim has a bit more to learn before he's perfected the art of recreating himself, kind of, you know what I mean? We'll take care of it, we'll get paid, and while you bring back the evidence that we did the job, you can play your song, make a distraction, and I'll parkour up the building to where I saw Nim perching on the ledge. I'll try and bust him out when nobody's paying attention.
Or we sneak in, kill all the guards, and then take him.
We're not killing anybody.
Well, that's just no fun.
Tell you
I'm a
what,
murderer now. You need to understand this.
you're a jailbreaker, and this
You
is
need
what
to
we're
accept
doing.
me for
We're
my murderous
jailbreaking
behavior.
this machine. Jailbreaking.
Jailbreaker, you're fairly around with this device. Well, as you look at it, you're quite not sure how it works. There seems to be like some sort of handle to it. But when you press it down, it doesn't. Nothing happens.
This thing's busted.
No, I just don't think we're in range of the other thing. Because it's. Did they explain to us what this thing does?
Nope.
They said they can use it. You can use it to find the other nimble right.
Okay. Does it look like that? Like, does the umbrella like come out when it's nearby, or like?
It looks like it's supposed to spin.
Okay. Well, maybe like once we're in the vicinity of the robot, the umbrella will spin. So we're on a scavenger hunt.
What's a robot?
Don't worry about it. It's the butt that the robot man has. You can have it.
What's a robot? What? I'm so confused.
Don't worry about it. Let's go walk around till the umbrella spins.
All right, where are you guys
Okay.
going?
Shit, where do we go?
Oh, we should go to the yawning portal.
That's always a good place to start. Seems to be the crux of all of our adventures since
So
we
you
got here.
guys are here.
We'll just
If you remember how to do the ruler where you can like turn into stuff.
it's like right clicking, right?
Yeah, while you're holding mouse one.
Okay, got it.
So yeah, why don't you
So,
guys tell me?
We're here, and we're going to oh shit, the yawning portal, which is holy fuck way down there.
Yep.
I guess
So we should probably not go to the yawning portal.
here. Oh, where do you want to go?
I mean, that's far.
Yeah, it's like across town. You want to just check the C ward real quick?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's check around here.
I was gonna say we'll just check it ward by ward. So
Okay.
we'll sweep the C ward first, then go to north, and then the castle.
It's gonna take probably a few days.
Yeah, we'll spend a few days sweeping each ward.
Why don't we save him tonight?
We're going
Well,
to
we-
try.
I figured it'd be better if we showed up with something to distract people with than, you know, just coming back the same day and trying to jailbreak him, you know?
That's why we do it at night, you dingus.
You're right. You're right, you're right. I'm a fool. You know what? Another promotion, Vaughn. I think he's in deservance of.
Woohoo! What do we get? What do we get?
Assistant jailbreak operational.
Assistant to the
Director.
assistant manager.
Yes.
What? Sorry, I wasn't listening. Oh yeah, promotion. We do need somebody to.
Operations director. Assistant operations director.
We need somebody to observe all the cats in our alley. Take note of them for the next year.
Yes! I run down the street.
Okay. Alright, we'll start sweeping the wards for this nimble right. Yep, just like that.
Why don't we do it back where the explosion
Oh
happened?
man, it's like Indiana Jones.
Yep.
Right. So you guys spend some hours searching the entire Sea Ward and come out with nothing.
Ah, shit. To the north ward? Or should we head down to the castle ward?
It's now getting close to midday.
Oh, shit. What do you think, Vaughn? Should we keep searching or should we go do some...
I'm tired.
Vaughn, it's only midday.
I'm still tired.
I guess you're right.
Been tired though.
It's summertime, right? You said?
Spring.
Oh, spring. Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
Pretty sunny day out.
like a nice, perfect, like 70 something degrees.
Yeah, yeah.
With the breeze.
Just a little chill, like a little wind.
Mm.
Real nice.
Let's go get some food and
Vaughn, you doing okay?
Yeah, I'm doing great. I'm just tired.
How about you, Alex? Are you doing all right?
I'm good. Sorry, I was trying to spell out a word. I'm doing great.
Looks like you were trying to spell fuck.
Yeah, we didn't find him. I was trying to react to it.
Alright, let's get some lunch, have a drink, and then search the next ward. Have a little bit of a rest.
Okay. So Sea Ward we cleared. We
Yep.
North Ward.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And if we have time,
Castle. 'Cause that's the next one down, I think.
City of the Dead.
City of the Dead, that's much better. City of the Dead! City of the Dead!
What time is it around the where we're at?
It's around midday at the
Okay.
moment.
Sun is above our heads. I'm feeling kinda dead. Wonder when this work is gonna be.
All right, so where you guys
before
going?
I hit.
We went and had lunch, and then we're sweeping the
Wait, don't we have some work to do today?
Ew, right. Community service.
Community community. But yeah, we probably do.
So what do you guys do?
Should probably go do our community service.
I don't want them to know that we have the Nimblewright detector. So, like, before we get back to our street, I want to, like, ask if I can take it from Jailbreaker and then, like, kind of parkour the rooftops up to my room, like, dive in through my balcony window and, like, stash it under my mattress. And, like, go downstairs like I was up there the whole time.
Sure, yeah.
Sure.
You come downstairs and Viet is already there, waiting for you.
Wonderbar, welcome community service, right, sir?
Were you there the whole time? I've been
I
calling
slept-
for you for like half an hour.
Sorry. Heavy drinking last night and I overslept. I'm ready to go though, boss. Ready
Where's
to
the
go.
rest of your group?
I don't know. I just woke up.
At this point, if you guys are going through the front door,
Hey, buddies.
I'm ready for food and barnacles.
alright, here's the game plan.
We're playing games now? This is so good.
Quiet. Jailbreaker and Vaughn, you're heading to the dock ward.
Yes.
Scrubbing barnacles. Zorrias,
Yes, sir.
it's corner time for you.
Yeah, cool. Yeah.
Now, let's get a move on.
Yes, sir.
Alright, so Jailbreaker and Vaughn head to the dock ward to begin scraping barnacles off ships. Zorrias,
Corner again.
yeah, you sit it on the corner again and start shouting out what you've been charged of.
I've been charged with farting in the face of the public. I don't remember what I was charged. Vigilantism.
Viet comes over and slaps you, hands you a letter. There you go. There's all your charges. Read them out. And when you're done, read them again.
And when I'm done, read them again.
He kind of walks away. Yeah.
I do what he says without like being too much of a hassle.
Okay. Eventually, dusk comes, and you guys are relieved of your community service.
All right.
It is now Myrtle, the
Myrtle?
22nd. What am I doing?
I went to pee.
It's Myrtle now, Judge.
What's Myrtle?
That's a
That's the date.
month. Yeah.
If
Oh.
you look on the Waterdeep map and zoom out, you just see a giant.
Myrtle 22. Let's go. It's my favorite band.
Is it really a P?
That just sounds like a band.
Oh yeah.
All right, you guys head back to Troskal Alley. It's dusk.
Yeah.
Sun just set. What are you guys
Yeah.
doing?
Well, if everyone else is good to keep search, I'll go upstairs, grab the detector, and we'll sweep the North Ward for the night and catch some Z's if we don't find anything.
Let's do it. Wait. Are we done with our service?
For the day.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
dusk. Sun
Yeah.
just set.
Okay. Alright, let's do it. Let's do some night sweeps.
Yep. We're sweeping the North Ward.
Right. Sorry, I'm kind of eating at the same time.
You're all good.
Alright, so you sweep the North Ward. It takes you several hours. Yeah, it's probably around midnight.
Ugh.
By the time you finish up, empty-handed.
Ugh, shit. Well, guess let's get some rest and go sweep Castle Ward first thing in the morning, and then for service. Or no, we were doing City of the Dead next.
Okay.
Let's sweep the City of the Dead next. Do community service. And if we don't find anything in the City of the Dead, we'll do the castle next and repeat the process till we've searched the city.
Is the City of the Dead like blocked off?
There is a wall center of it. There are gates to get inside. Let me check.
I
Really
doubt
quickly.
he's in there.
But Nim was able to climb all the way up to that perch. Or wait, no, he didn't climb out because he was already up there. He would just like open a window or whatever. Okay, yeah, you're probably right. We'll sweep Castle Ward instead.
I think that's the best call.
Okay, do that then.
You guys, I believe you do know that City of the Dead is open. You can go inside it.
Okay.
We'll just we'll reverse it.
It's basically the City of the Dead is a giant graveyard. Cemetery.
Gotcha. We'll swap. We'll search the castle or in the morning. Check the City of Dead at night, since it'll be a little more laid back with less people.
Okay.
Right. So, the dawn has occurred.
Castle Ward.
Somebody wants
How do we
to
know if
roll
we're
me
getting a
a
reaction?
d20 real quickly. What's that?
The umbrella on the nimble right detector will spin if we're nearby it.
Yes, you hold down
I'm
the
gonna start
handle and
flying.
see if the...
Hey, that's an idea.
What's that?
I'm gonna start flying and be with the machine and kind of guide the group.
Okay.
You roll the d20, Vaughn.
Okay.
Come on, baby.
Hey.
Okay. For an 18? Ooh. It's partly cloudy out, and there's a light fog.
This is
Let's
not
see.
hot in the morning already.
So a light fog lightly obscures the area, causing wisdom perception checks that rely on sight to be made with disadvantage.
Shit. Well, I guess all you really gotta keep track of is the umbrella that's 5 feet, not 5 feet, but like 5 inches from your face. And then we can just search the immediate vicinity if it starts spinning.
Yeah, I won't fly then.
Okay, so you guys are just walking through the castle ward.
Sure.
All right, you guys are walking around the castle ward. Probably along the bazaar street. Let's see. I just want to see how far some of this. Okay. And you guys decide to come down the street of Silver. When, as you're holding down the trigger, the umbrella begins to spin,
Yay.
and a whirling sound and a clicking sound begins to automate.
Oh my gods. We're on the track. We're on the hunt.
Awesome.
All right. You follow it down the street of Silver, getting close to the Keltarn street. And as you get closer, it begins to spin faster and faster, whirling and clicking faster and faster.
Higher and higher. Look up.
Exactly. You guys get to the corner of Keltarn Street and the Street of Silver. You begin to pass the Keltar Street and move forward, but after a while, the spinning and whirling and the clicking begins to slow down. So you're like, oh, hold on a second. And you begin to back up. And it gets more intense. And you go down the Keltarn Street, and it gets faster and faster.
Yes.
Faster
Yeah.
and faster. Faster and faster. Until the thing is at maximum velocity
Shit.
and
fast.
volume. And it's
Fully
just
erect.
whirling crazy. the thing begins to vibrate out of the umbrella, just like vibrating like crazy, and it's getting kind of hard to hold on to.
All right.
I guess look around. Do we see anything?
We got to do perception at disadvantage, right?
Yes.
All right, boys. This is for all the monies.
Well, I mean, we're helping him, right?
We're gonna help the one that's locked up. I think we're gonna.
If you're helping him,
No,
then
no.
it's just a
With the
straight roll.
perception, I mean.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, okay. So just straight roll then, or
Yeah.
okay. Perception. 18.
Nice.
18.
18.
You
Keep your eyes peeled, boys.
you find your location of the spinning, whirling nimberite detector, and you guys come to a side alley. And there's a bunch of there's a bunch of trash just kind of leaning against the side of this building. Papers and some cardboard and little metal sheets. And as you get closer to this pile, the thing gets super crazy.
I brush off some of the garbage from the pile.
Okay. Whoops. Hold on a second. I'm sorry.
Take your time, bro.
Yeah, okay. As you guys approach the trash. Are you doing anything to the trash, or I'm sorry.
Yeah, I
said
said
he's-
I was gonna start moving some of the trash off of the pile.
Is there
As-
anything to eat?
Yeah, as you move the trash, the nimberite pops out.
Ah!
Keen
It's
eyes are
wearing
eyes.
a cloak over its head, and it looks at you. Its joints do a whirling like. It sees you, and you notice immediately that instead of like Nim, who had like a little like nub thing, yeah, this one has a sword,
Oh god.
and it's going to attack you.
Okay.
Wow.
Bring it out.
So let's roll that initiative.
Oh, wrong button.
Wow.
Wah. Bring it on, boy. Wah.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, there you go. There you guys go. You're in this alleyway, and this Nimmerite has launched up and took its sword, and it looks like he's gonna swing at you.
We all
Um,
notice at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah. How do you guys want to do this?
Well, I think. Do you just want to do it by who has like the highest dexterity mod?
Yeah, go ahead, Zorrias, and then you could go Jailbreaker.
Yee.
All right, cool. Seeing it has its sword out already, gonna do some unarmed punches. 22 for the first one,
All right, that hits.
and then I'll do a key point for the flurry of the bows, and then do 2 more with bonus actions. 17, 24.
The 17 misses. The Nibiruite
Oh,
dodges out of
shit.
the way, but you manage to catch it unaware with the 24.
Oh, geez, 17 doesn't hit. Fuck. Alright, 7 and 7 for a total of 14 points of damage.
Okay. How much damage did you do on the first attack?
7.
Okay.
7 and 7. I just doubled up.
No,
on
for
it.
your first attack.
Oh,
the-
like to hit?
Yeah.
It was 22.
Well, how much damage was that?
Oh, I hit the second. I hit the third one twice because it's the same damage. So
Oh, right.
14 total.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I got 2 sevens in a row. So just pop, pop.
Yeah, you hit this thing hard, but this is different from like fighting a person. You're actively ramming your fist into hard metal.
It's just like back at the monastery. Ow.
Is that your turn?
Yep.
All right, Ack. You've been. I assume you got like a cloak over your head, and you're trying not to be noticed by a lot of people.
Yes.
There are people around this area.
Mm-hmm.
11. Unfortunately, the arrow misses Nibiruite.
Action surge.
You do it again. You reload your crossbow one more time, and you take aim, and the Nibiruite kind of like deflects it with its arm.
Oh shit.
Well, guess that's it.
This is where I die.
All right, Vaughn.
All right.
Oh wait. Hold on.
Yes, sir.
Nibiruite.
I'm holding on.
Sorry, I just had to adjust something.
No,
real
you're good,
quickly.
bro. You're good, dude.
All right. Okay, you're up.
All right. I am going to. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. I suppose I will just. There we go. I should probably put it to. Okay, here we go.
Oh shit.
Why does it not describe? Why you no describe?
It looks like you did something. Oh, in the spell list thing, you can choose whether or not to show the description.
I must have fucked with it.
You dingus.
No.
All right. So 12 points for the first one?
12 points?
Is that the first roll you did?
Oh, damn. I didn't even realize it was doing that. See, it's like weird, though. Yeah.
So
That's
you,
even with
12,
higher
it's 12 plus 24. Yeah.
oh, it's plus to 24?
Can it
No,
be
it's
put-
24 plus 12 because higher level cast, because I did it at second level.
Okay, 24. So 36?
Yep.
You cast your sleep spell. It's not effective.
Fuck.
Alright, I will inspire Zorrias.
Yeah.
Is there a saving throw they do, or is it just their hit points?
Hit points.
It's just their current hit point. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it has no effect then.
All right.
Bardic Inspiration. Who you putting this
That's
to? Zorrias?
That's on Zorrias, yeah.
It's a D6, right?
Yep.
Okay. But it sounds of like fighting and spell casting. You guys have gathered a small crowd around you.
Oh god.
And I am going to play some guitar and say, "This was all a wonderful act and welcome, and I am the finishing show
Oh
on
god.
Furte."
So Zorrias, you get a D6.
Sweet. Sweet, dude. Now it's my turn to get sliced up, homie.
Oh wait, never mind. I can't do that right now.
Yeah.
My apology.
Okay.
My apologies.
Slice me
So,
up, homie. Slice me
as
up.
a since we're doing a bit of theater of the mind and we don't have like a map thing to do, feel free to have like any sort of creative ideas and stuff like that. You guys have like complete control over like what is around you and what you can do.
Cool. We're in an alleyway next to a dumpster. Trash, right?
You're at a small. It's like a small little alleyway at the entrance. You're at the street of Keltarn Street, and this thing just dips in a little bit, and it was just in a pile of trash.
Okay,
So you're
just like
basically
out
on
road.
the main road.
Gotcha. Cool. Slice me up.
So
tonight, my
the
road.
Nimberite, like kind of like swirls its rapier in a kind of little flourish, and then it draws a dagger with its other hand.
God. Oh god.
And it's gonna attack you. What's the? How far were you? Yeah, it's gonna attack Zorrias and Von Furte.
Alright.
Okay.
Furte. With it's gonna attack you, Zorrias, with 2 rapier attacks.
Okay.
Oof. 24 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
That's 6 piercing,
Okay.
and then a crit for the other one,
Ooh, okay.
and 13.
13 points of damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then it's gonna swirl around and stab at you, Vaughn, with a 24,
That hits.
and you take 8
Wow.
piercing.
Alright.
All right, and yeah, that's its turn.
I'ma punch it 2 times. 2 times. Pop, pop. And they both miss.
They do. You watch as the Niverite kind of blocks it, kind of like parries it with his hands.
Oh my gosh, he knows Kung Fu. Alright, that's my turn.
All right. Jailbreaker. 21 hits. You're so far away.
You guys can't hear me?
Well, we did, but you sounded like fuck.
Yeah, you were far for some reason. You're fine now.
Can you guys hear this?
Yes.
I don't know.
What?
Okay.
Cool.
Sometimes it goes to the
I'll
webcam,
hear you.
but I don't know. Just, I'm wearing a mic.
It's all good.
You shoot it, but like I said earlier, with when Zorrias punch it, you watch as your arrow kind of like pierces into the gears and just kind of like falls out a bit. not as
Shame
effective.
we don't have any magic users.
All right, Vaughn.
All right, so I will I'll just hit it with a Tasha's.
Okay. What's the save? The wisdom?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a natural 20.
All right.
Well, we died tonight, boys.
GG boys.
Yeah. The Nimbarite's turn. Is that your turn, Vaughn? Do you have anything else you want to do?
I'll inspire Zorrias.
Oh, I still have inspiration. I haven't
I'll
used it.
inspire our lizard boy.
That's right. You can use a d6 on your attack rolls.
Oh, sugar and spice. Okay, next turn.
We'll do it to lizard guy as well.
Okay. So once again, the Nimbarite makes its 2 attacks on Zorrias.
I can take it.
22.
Yep, that hits.
That's a 5.
22.
Okay.
And a
second
19.
attack. Yep, that hits too.
You take 11.
I am unconscious.
Okay.
Alright.
It then takes its dagger and throws it towards Jailbreaker for a 15.
15. Nope.
All right. You're able to dodge out of the way just in time when the dagger flies into the street. Congratulations, it does not have a dagger anymore. Zorrias, you are unconscious.
Just say, baby. Ew.
Oh my god.
Alright, that's my turn.
Cool. Ack.
Ah. Hey, boop. Oh no,
Oh man.
I missed.
Don't think the D6 would get you to the AC. 17 missed earlier.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to unsheath my sword and run towards the device.
Okay. Vaughn?
Alright. So here's what I'm gonna do.
Tell us.
I am.
And also, if you guys would like, you can use the environment however you wish.
Right.
What's around us?
It's a busy
Just
street, and you're like kind of in the middle of like 2 buildings and at a entryway of an alley. And you're at a street, and there's people like walking by. There's people stopping and looking at what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't cast a bonus action ability as an action, right?
Correct. You can only do it as a bonus action.
Alright. So, fuck. Alright, I had something I wanted to do, but I realized they're both bonus actions.
You nincompoop.
There you get out of here with that. Alright. I am going to... I'll pick him up. I'll use healing word.
Okay.
first level.
I breathe.
You were alive. You wake up conscious on the floor. I completely forgot to do something, guys.
What?
I forgot to say
Give it
that you
to
guys
us.
leveled up.
Ew. But
You
I
can do it.
asked about that.
We can do it.
Yeah,
Okay.
sorry about that. You were supposed to level up when you got the device, and for some reason I completely forgot.
All
all
right.
good.
So to compromise, can he have like 2 extra damage on him, and then we have like 1 extra HP each?
What?
Sure.
No, we might as well level up.
Yeah.
Hey.
So what? Go ahead and quickly level up as you can, and then we'll
Well, it's gonna
continue
take
this
it. I
fight.
think we should do it after this.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a fighter and I can do that, but
How much
Other stuff
HP do you
happened
guys
after this
got?
then.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a monk. All I do is punch shit. So.
I mean, at least roll those hit dice.
That's fine. I can do that.
Okay. Do I get a D10 as a monk?
You do get a D8 plus 2.
Oh, all right. So shit. All right.
Yeah, D8 plus your con.
on my PHP. Oh, here it is.
You can go to your character sheet and just hit dice.
Woo!
Oh.
Nice. Alright, for me. 6.
Also, if you, this is a homebrew kind of thing. If you get less than like the average, you guys can take the average
Okay.
of the
Gotcha.
roll.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys are ready and set?
Yeah, I'm all good and leveled up. I fall slower.
How do you level up on the character sheet? Oh, got it, got it.
I just did a quick thing to so
If you guys are using the character sheet in Roll20, are you? Are you
Yeah.
guys not even paying attention to that?
I am.
no, I am. I've been
Alright, so you guys can do something, the launch level plus character mancer in the options. And that will allow you to level up really quickly.
The options.
Yeah, so the cog wheel right next to core, bio, and spells.
Oh, gotcha, gotcha.
and then
Level plus character answer.
The second option, yes.
Gotcha.
oh, okay. Oh,
It says I can't select a feat instead.
If you want to select a feat, you just have to like search on the compendium for the feat and just drag it to your character. So when it asks you to do ability scores, just ignore it. Just continue.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you guys have access to the compendium?
not sure.
It's the circle with the eye.
Yeah, we have that. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just
Where's
go down
that
to
at?
feats.
You guys want to finish?
Do you have that, Zorrias or Hayden?
I'm looking for it, but I'm not sure.
It's on the top. It's not on your character sheet. It's on Roll20,
Yeah.
right next
know.
to journal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's
okay.
that.
And then just drag it into.
If you're choosing a feat, yeah, just like type in the feat name, and then drag it down to your thing, your character sheet.
Okay, I think I did it.
Tell me when you guys are ready to continue.
I believe I am.
I'm good to go. I'll handle the level
Yeah,
up
I'm
after.
fine. I'm fine.
Alright, cool. With Zorrias on the ground, the Nimbarite is going to take its rapier attacks to Vaughn.
Alrighty.
It's going to do one at Vaughn and another one at Jailbreaker.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez. Man, I'm just destroying it with these crits right now.
Okay.
So,
Since we just leveled up, I'll use my reaction to make a sentinel attack.
you're on the ground currently.
I can do a sweeping kick. I don't know.
I
You're
think
fine,
you
I'll
have
just do it.
disadvantage on the attack.
It's okay. I can live with that. Disadvantage.
What does a
Gotcha.
sentinel attack do exactly?
Well, I missed anyway, but I can read Sentinel off
Yeah.
later. It gives me a bunch of extra little doodads.
So as a reaction, you can just attack it whenever?
Yeah,
Or?
so Sentinel, you have mastered techniques to take advantage of every drop in an enemy's guard, getting the following benefits. When you hit a creature with an opportunity attack, the creature's speed becomes 0 for the rest of the turn. Creatures provoke opportunity attacks on you even if they take the disengage action before leaving my reach. When a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you and that target doesn't have this feat, you can use your reaction to make a melee weapon attack against the attacking creature.
Okay. So the Nimbarite didn't actually leave your attack range?
Yeah, but no, like it says when a creature within 5 feet makes an attack against a target other than
Oh, okay.
I can use.
I didn't
my
miss
reaction
that
to
part.
make
I
a
missed
melee
that part.
attack. It's alright. I missed anyway, so go ahead and kill us.
Alright. Zorrias, you're
Yep.
taking this crit. It's 13 piercing damage.
Unconscious again.
Oh, wait, not on Zorrias. Vaughn.
Alrighty.
Because Zorrias is still on the ground.
I'm right next to the guy, so I should take the other ones.
Yeah. Only this time, it rolls a 14.
To hit? Nothing. I just use my tail. My sharp tail is revealed and
Ooh.
parries.
Nice. Alright. That is what it does. It is Zorrias' turn.
I'd like to stand up.
You use half your movement to stand up.
Alright, that's fine. I'm not going anywhere. Spend a key point. Bop. 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 Oh, those are all at disadvantage still because I didn't switch back to normal. So 15, 16 miss. I'm assuming the 22 hits. Right? Only the last attack hits.
I was muted. I'm so sorry.
You're all good.
Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
What level does your fist become magical?
I think it's like a 5th level thing, I think. Give me one
Okay.
sec, I can look.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's not to like 5th or 6th level.
So you punch it.
Yeah, it's 6th level. Starting
yeah.
at 6th level, you're unarmed strike. Purpose of overcoming resistance. and
Okay,
immunity.
okay. So you punch
Yeah.
it 2 times, it able to dodge out of your way, and you get a good shot against the face plate. Kind of knock it a bit.
As I do a couple like jab, he doesn't see the hook, and it boom, right into the middle. And man, my fists are looking pretty bruised. And
Yeah.
it takes fucking 6 damage.
Once again,
Ah.
it doesn't seem to do all that much effect to it.
Except bruise my fists.
Exactly. Alright, Ack.
I'm gonna move away from him and pull out my crossbow. So provoking.
It's going to get an opportunity attack on you.
Mm-hmm.
It rolled a 16.
Nope.
Alright. You
And
dodge out of the
then-
way. It parries it. Is that your turn?
Yeah, I got a 2 last time.
All right, Vaughn.
Fuck him up. Play a silly sad song.
Vaughn, you may or may not be muted.
Oh, yep, my bad. All right, so I will. Fuck it.
Don't fuck the machine.
Well, what do you say?
I do a vicious mockery.
Yeah, what do you say for your vicious mockery?
You are a mere creation of something that is not a being. You are nothing.
Oh shit. That's hardcore.
Pretty
Okay.
mean.
It rolled a 19.
Oh, it doesn't care.
Yeah, unfortunately. So sorry.
All right, bonus action. On. You didn't use it yet, right, Zorrias?
Yeah, no, I haven't used it yet.
Did
Yeah,
anybody?
yeah, you guys get
It's fine.
remember.
No,
you
I
guys
have-
get bardic inspiration, D6.
Yeah,
Alright,
I haven't
so
used
screw it.
because I wasn't
I'm doing
even
this.
close.
A song of fey magic that imbues your allies with vigor and speed.
Each of them gain 5 temporary hit points. When a creature gains these temporary hit points, it can immediately use its reaction to move up to its speed without provoking opportunity attacks.
Whoa.
Surround it!
Alright.
No.
I'll flank behind it.
All right,
strumming
you have
very hard.
advantage on your attacks as well as Vaughn. For any,
I am strumming
Renee.
hard, baby.
Strum it so hard.
all right. Is that your turn?
Yep, everybody get their temp.
Yep. All right.
Wait, what is it?
It's 5.
Yeah, it's just 5. I
Yep.
thought it increased.
It only increases to 8 at 5th level, unfortunately. 2 rapier attacks.
Okay.
Since it threw its dagger away.
I probably should have done them throw.
1 at Vaughn. Oh my god, that's another crit
Oh my
Wow.
god.
Here we go, baby. Here we go.
for 10 piercing.
Thick.
You okay?
Thick. Thick with 2 C's. I'm good for now.
Alright.
Those temp HP points, you know.
Yeah, boy.
And a 21 to Zorrias.
Yep, that hits.
5 piercing.
Okay. That's good.
Oof.
Fine. We're fine. We're fine. This robot is kicking my butt.
Are your fists considered a melee weapon?
Yeah.
I mean, they'd have to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
Alright, Zorrias.
Okay. Here we go. Another key point. Boop. To do. 1, 2, 3. 19, 21,
you're-
19.
It's
Do they all-
oh yeah, it is advantage, right? 19, 21, 19. Tell you what, it's gonna use its reaction to parry the first attack.
Okay.
But you get it with the other 2. Bam, bam.
Yeah. He smacks my first hand out the way, and then I just do like a quick little jump kick off the wall and hit it like a double kick, like a Power Ranger.
Yeah. So you bounce off the wall and you're like, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so that's 16 for the 2 kicks, so just 8.
Yeah.
Wop,
All
wop.
right. It looks a bit beat up. It starts to kind of like twitch, malfunction a bit as it stands, but it's still able to stand, and it looks like it's preparing for its next attack.
Come on, boy!
All right, Ack.
Oh, no.
All right. Cool.
It's okay, just keep punching him. I'll hit him sooner or later.
All right, I'll keep doing punching.
Whoops.
That's what I'm good at.
So this is an option. I do have a critical fail chart if you guys want to use that.
Yes.
Or
Yes.
Yeah.
all right, let me pull that up quickly.
Yeah.
You explode and die.
All right, let me just get to it really quickly, guys. All right, critical fail. Give me a D100.
Oh yeah, let's get that one. Double ones.
Oh shit.
Oh, something minor. Maybe. I don't know.
All right, so you go to shoot it, and it kind of like somehow it gets launched out of your hands and lands 15 feet away.
Oh, the crossbow.
Yeah.
The ricochet. Or what is
Well,
it?
I'll
The
use my
recoil.
movement. I'll use my movement to move over to it then.
You must use a bonus action to retrieve it.
Okay, well I haven't used a bonus action, so I move over and pick it up,
Okay.
and then end.
End your turn.
Hee.
I meant to do that.
All right, Vaughn.
Come on, my boy.
Hang on, hold on. Oh, no.
How you looking, Vaughn?
I'm looking not that great.
Hey, same homie.
I am going to hit it with another. I'm gonna hit it with a Dissonant Whispers
Ooh,
at a first level.
that sounds.
Why, speak to me.
What does it do?
Just doesn't speak. Meow. Wisdom saving throw on a failed save. It takes 3D. It's just a super powered fucking vicious mockery.
Nice.
So for it, since it's a robot, whenever anybody speaks around it, it just sounds like grinding gears, and it just hears a bunch of grinding gears in its head.
Whoa.
In its inner mind. That is if it hits. Or if they fail. DC 15 now.
Ew.
I'm muted again.
Oh.
It rolled a 10.
Oh yeah.
All right.
And he has to run away. Which
It's
does
not
that
good.
get double
Um,
opportunity from
How
the
much
two of
damage?
us?
12?
I gotta roll. Yeah, 12.
Nice. Ooh, yeah. And what's it say?
It's gotta run from me.
Use this reaction if available. Unfortunately, it already did its reaction to parry
Okay,
this turn.
that's fine.
Yeah, cool. All right, that's its turn. It's looking really weak.
Bitch. But it's your turn.
Oh yeah.
Fuck me up, fam. Fuck me up.
All right, the two people close to it are Zorrias and Vaughn.
I mean, it'd probably just be me since it ran away from Vaughn.
It didn't run
Didn't
away.
Oh, right, because we're up against.
It already used its reaction. So.
Oh, right. Okay.
That's a 25 to you, Zorrias.
Yep, that smacks my booty.
That's a 6 piercing.
Ooh. Okay.
And a 12 to Vaughn.
Well, I think that's a miss.
Let me see.
I'm pretty sure it misses.
Yeah, it's a miss.
Cool. Oh man, I rolled max damage on that as well.
Thank the Lord.
Yeah. All right. It kind of like does that thing where it like rotates, spins on its its waist.
Like its access. Or...
Yeah, it's like waist joint. It kind of spins in circles while its legs are standing still.
Cool.
Zorrias.
Key point. Bop, bop, bop.
All right, 22, and the other 22 hits.
As
Parry.
I'm bleeding out my eyeballs.
Can't it parry?
It can, but not to 22.
Oh.
Okay.
What is that?
8 plus 7, that is 15. Halved to, I guess,
7?
8 or 7. Yeah.
Gears begin to fall from it. It's standing, but just barely. It's just hunched over, kind of tweaking out a bit.
Same though.
Is that your turn?
I think so.
Is it still trying to raise its sword?
Yeah, it's still up and still wants to attack.
Kill Steel.
What?
I'm gonna kill Steel.
Oh
Okay.
shit.
Does 17 hit?
No.
I'll use my bardic inspiration then. Oh, does 18 hit?
18 hits.
Hey!
6 piercing damage if he's resistant.
It dies. It falls to pieces.
Yeah!
See, you just gotta wait.
Yeah! I'm bleeding out my eyeball.
That wasn't too hard. I didn't even, get hurt.
I like to think that that's our slogan for this campaign. Waterdeep Dragon Heist, bleeding out your eyeballs.
Yep.
Ah, thank you, Vaughn.
Time to clean up.
I was at 1 hit point.
I pick up all the pieces that I can.
As soon as the fight has ended, let's see, 6 members of the City Watch arrive. What?
It took you guys long enough.
What's going on here?
We were attacked by this metal man.
This has to do with the House
Look at
of
me.
Inspired Hands.
My God, do you need a priest? Or
I
a
probably
cleric?
need a few. That or a really good nap.
Perhaps you need to head down to the Temple of Daring. Seldaring?
Sure.
No, we're good. Thanks, guys, though.
One of the guards come over and just kind of kicks the head of the construct. Blasted thing. Alright.
I know.
Anyone else hurt, or is everything okay?
Okay, enough, I guess.
Alright. We'll be on our way then.
Okay.
Be safe going home.
You too.
Yeah, they leave.
Okay. Can we take a short
It
rest?
seems like they don't really care about the construct.
Of course they don't. That's racism for you.
It's a construct. It has no rights to speak of.
You're right. Okay.
Yeah, so let's get moving here out of this
I
dump.
was gonna say, you got all that evidence, that scrap to show to the lady that'll pay us money?
No, they don't get to take this stuff. We're supposed to take this to the house.
Ah, you're right. Okay, I'm gonna take
No, just take the whole thing. I pick
I
up
don't-
the torso.
I just want to take the head.
As you pick up the torso, a folded piece of paper falls out of the cloak.
Ooh, I look at it. Hey guys, this has words on it.
Ooh,
What does the
read
word
it.
say?
Yeah, why don't you read it for us?
It's a map.
Oh, it's a map. Is it a map
Um,
of the city?
A map is not words.
roll me
There's
a
words on this map, you dingus.
history check.
What?
Jailbreaker.
A history? What?
Yeah. Oh, you crit.
With my net. Or,
Yeah,
or
nice.
-1.
I wanted to see if you like failed it and was like, I don't know what this is. No, but it's clear to you. This is a map of the field district or the field ward. And on the map of the field ward, there's an X with a name written next to it.
Ooh, where's the X at?
Okay, hold on a second.
And there's some words on here.
Words. Drive me crazy, dude.
Here, it's on it's on Stench Alley. That's great. Right next to Chop Street. And the name Thrakis is written on the map.
There's an X and a Tukis. We gotta find a Tukis.
Let's find a Tookus then.
Thank you. I was trying to do that, but it wouldn't let me. Here,
Where did it?
let me spell it correctly for you.
Thrakis.
Thrakos. There it is. What? Nope. Okay. Where'd it go?
Chop Street. Thrakis.
You know what? I'm just putting it in chat.
Okay.
Thrakos.
Thrakos. Well, lads, shall we go get paid first? Take a
Yep.
a little nap, maybe a little rest before we go.
Yep.
To do that, so I can get some key points back.
It's a little bit. It's a little bit after midday.
Can we maybe stop for lunch on the way back to the temple and short rest a little bit?
I'm fine with that.
Because your boy
Yeah, on
needs
your way
some
back,
key
you guys
points
can do a
back.
short rest.
Cool, because your boy needs some HP and he needs his points back for what I have planned for Nim. 5, 11, 22, or 21. That works for me.
Right. I believe you guys are now level 4, right?
Yes.
All right. You guys are close to the end of this. Well, a bit. Not really.
We're getting there.
You're getting there.
Alright. So, you guys still have time to go for a little bit more till we get Nim out? Because it's almost 9 is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
So
You guys
around
want
like the 9, 10.
Sure.
All right. So you guys head back to the House of Inspired Hands.
I hand the
Get
robot
that
head
moolah.
before we go in.
Hmm.
Because how high was that like place up to the attic?
Probably maybe 2 floors up. It's not that tall of a building.
Okay.
Like I said, it's like a temple mixed with a workshop.
Gotcha. Okay. So here's the plan, boys. I hand the robot head to Vaughn. I say, you go in there and make a performance. You know, get the people's attention, get our money. Jailbreaker if you want. Help him out. I will stealth up, all shadow starry, climb the building to the window of the attic where Nim sent his bird down to us, and to see if he doesn't respond to me. And if he does, that means he has sentience, and I'll try and sneak him out while everyone's distracted by the amazing performance of Vaughn.
Yep.
Sound like a plan?
Yeah.
I like it.
Cool. Let's do it. Break! And we'll go.
As we're walking away, did you listen to a word he said? I wasn't paying attention.
We don't expect you to.
Okay, so I'm going to use 2 key points to cast Pass Without a Trace on myself to get a plus 10 to stealth.
Okay. So you, what does this look like for you?
For me,
Yeah.
well, since it's a 23 total with the Pass Without a Trace, what I do is I break off to and go around like a side street before they get to the entryway of the House of Inquired Hands, and I pull up the Shadow Star mask and do a ninjutsu hand symbol with my hands and focus my ki energy and coalesce the shadows around me, making me kind of blend into the shadows on the walls and stuff.
Why are you doing that?
That's cool.
I go, why are you doing that? And I touch him.
And I'm gone.
Vaughn has followed you apparently around this corner.
Oh, okay. If I didn't, I thought he was still with us. My bad.
No, like I was saying, like after I explained the plan, I broke off from you guys to like go sneak back of the building and go all Shadow Boy.
I like
Okay.
this like scene of like Zorrias entering the alleyway and walks up to the camera, puts on the mask, and begins focusing. And as he does it, the screen gets a little blacker and blacker as the camera zooms in. And then all of a sudden, it zooms back out, and Vaughn's like poking him, like, "What are you doing? What are you doing?"
Vaughn, this is not where you're supposed to be. This is not part of the plan I just explained.
I mean, if you want me to do that, I can. I didn't realize. I thought he was still there.
I just thought it was hilarious.
It was.
Yeah.
It absolutely was.
Cool. So then I'm gonna start parkouring up the side of the building while Vaughn gets everybody's attention in the courtyard with the
So-
performance.
All right,
Yeah.
give
So
me-
I'm gonna look. Okay, go ahead.
Give me an acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
Yeah, as you climb up.
20.
Beautiful. Nobody sees you. You do it perfectly. Fucking
What?
Assassin's Creed over here.
Yeah, ninja boy.
Alright. Vaughn and Jailbreaker, what are you guys doing?
So I'm gonna kneel down to Jailbreaker and say, "Okay, Jailbreaker, listen to me. I need you to focus.
Yes.
Focus.
Yes.
Think about the possible promotions on the line."
He's playing with Pino right now.
Hey, Vaughn.
Oh.
Fucking. I say Vaun. Fucking
You're
Jailbreaker.
right.
I am Vaughn. You are. Listen, it doesn't matter.
We are the fucking A team.
Oh man.
It doesn't
More
matter.
like the
alright?
Z team.
You gotta listen to me.
Yes.
Focus. All right.
Uh-huh.
More than you've ever focused. There's possible promotions on the line. You'll be manager of almost everything. Okay.
Whoa.
Manager of almost every fly in the building. Okay. So here's the thing.
Oh my
Focus.
goodness.
Okay. So you are going to run in. First, I'm going to come in with you and we're going to identify where the playing area, the stage is, okay? And the moment we identify that, I'm going to go absolutely invisible. You won't be able to see me.
Yes.
At which point, you start yelling to the crowd, "Get ready for the great performance of the amazing Von Fuerte," and then I'll appear. And I'll start playing. And at which point, you need to start cheering immediately.
Yes. All right. Cool.
All right, ready? Here we go. Let's do it.
This is gonna be
Are you
beautiful.
in your position?
We're just walking in. There's no position. Just walking in. I go invisible. You start doing the thing.
This is my favorite thing ever.
You,
Okay.
you go into the gate of the courtyard. There's some priests around. As you pass by, they greet you. beautiful day and be blessed by the maker of all things.
Yeah, I mean, I
Oh
didn't
yes, of
see-
course, of course. And I immediately am scanning the area, like just kind of like nonchalantly, like responding to him. Yeah. Okay, so where's the stage, or where's like a podium, or like
Alright,
a
so
lifted
you
up
go
area?
inside. Make a investigation check.
Gladly.
I'm slowly moving on the outskirts of the building to as it's going on.
16. Okay. So, like I said before, you come in and there's this like grand hall that kind of stretches as far as the building does, and on the side there's like 24 of these uh, like inventions that are presented in these like glass cases on pedestals, and they kind of line the walkway down. And on the outskirts of this walkway are like little shops, little work rooms, and little like there's a forge in one of them. Towards the end of it, there is like what looks to be a presentation place. It's a little stepped up, like little corner of the room. Yeah, there's a podium.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
and this looks like a place people, the priests were like, "Hey, look what I've made this week."
Okay. Jailbait, you.
Jailbait. Excuse you. But
Okay,
thank you for the compliment.
Jailbait.
Says it again.
I like it now. Okay, Jailbait. Okay, you. Get everybody's attention when I go invisible. Okay, we're gonna do it.
Yep,
Okay,
yep.
here we go.
Uh-huh.
3. Are you following?
7.
No. Okay. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. I touch myself.
Vaughn
Exactly
disappears.
the way you think.
Exactly the way you think. Great. He touches some.
Does a Michael Jackson?
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
Actually, all
It's
it really is just a slide. It's just a guitar slide. Just bing.
And he vanishes from sight.
Yep. And I'm gonna go over to that podium and watch as
Jailbreaker, you watch as Vaughn disappears.
Oh, it's about time he left.
do it, come on.
Attention! Attention! Listen up! God is dead!
Oh fuck! Oh fuck!
This is the shit I live for.
Oh, I'm peeking my mic. Hold on. Oh shit! Oh. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh no!
But behold!
Oh!
Oh shit!
Oh!
But behold, your faith shall be restored with ye holiness, priest Bon Fuerte!
So, oh god! First, we gotta discuss like the people walking around. As soon as you just start yelling, people stop and look at you, and you just shout out, "God is dead!" And they all look at you like, "What the fuck?" Oh man, I can't stop peeking my mic. I'm like too loud for this. Shit. Oh my god. Ugh. So
Oh,
everybody's
God,
kind
you
of
got
like
me.
crowding around Jailbreaker, and it looks like they're just about to like beat the crap out of him and toss him out.
Presenting his holiness, Bon Fuerte!
Fuck. And then
And
To reappear, no.
Jailbreaker
I'm doing it, I'm
gestures
going
towards the stage, and everybody looks at the stage.
I pop back into existence. And I point at Jailbreaker and put Tasha's hideous laughter at him. No, I'm kidding. I pop out of existence and I'm like, "It is I, Bon Fuerte!" Ching-a-ching-a-ching-a-ding. And I start going.
Let's take a pause at this point. and go over to
Do
Zorrias.
do I make it a minute? Okay.
No, we're just gonna immediately go back to Zorrias.
Sounds.
Simultaneously, while this is happening,
God damn it.
Wow, whatever is
God
happening
is
is
dead.
happening.
whatever is happening, I'm assuming everything is going according to plan.
Oh yeah, you have no idea.
Like after that perfect parkour climb in the shadows, like I'm feeling good. I'm like, no way my friends can fuck this up. I'm on the second level going to the attic window where I saw Nim shoot the robot bird at us. And
Okay.
I look in. Is he still sitting in the corner?
He
it
is.
Still
Yeah,
okay.
Nim is still sitting there.
Is the window like open, or is it like a glass window that's closed?
It's a glass window, but it's openable.
Okay, it's not locked or anything.
Actually, it probably would be locked. Velada would probably have locked it or somehow.
Okay. I will attempt to thieves tool it.
Okay.
That's just I don't have a thing for it, so.
D20 plus dexterity
D-
plus proficiency.
Okay. 19.
Yeah, easy. You pop that thing open.
Nobody
Alright.
was streaming, were they? Damn.
It's being recorded. Don't.
It is being recorded.
Oh yes, fuck yeah.
Sakes.
Beautiful. Okay, so with that being unlocked, and I slide it open. And I'm just watching. Does he react to me opening the window?
He does not.
Okay. I'm gonna hop inside, and shadows still like kind of coalesced around me because I'm focusing on the spell. But I'm gonna move down the mask a little bit so like my face is visible. I'm just gonna walk over to him
Okay.
and well, I don't really have to kneel down. About as tall as it is, probably when it's squatted on the floor. Just kind of look at its face and be like look into the eye sockets kind of quizzically and be like, "You in there, Nim?"
No response.
Shit. Just try giving it like a little shake. A little.
As soon as you
Come
put
on,
your
wake up.
as soon as you put your hand on its shoulder, it lifts its head to you.
Nim.
It
I
turns its head inquisitively.
getting you out of here, homie. Well, I am at least. I'm gonna try. We don't got a lot of time. Are you in or are you out?
Nim begins to sign something.
Shit.
Is it literally sign language?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I look at him confused. I'm like, ah, shit. I look around. Is there like any? Because I have like parchment on me. Do I have,
You feel
like,
that Nim can
or something?
understand you.
Okay. I'm gonna like take out. What do I got on me? I have. Ah, shit. What do I have? I think I have like some bits of paper.
I mean, you can talk to it and it'll understand.
Yeah. Okay. I don't understand what you're saying. But if you want to get out of here, man, I can help you. We gotta move quick. Like we don't have a lot of time. My friends are downstairs making a distraction for us to sneak out.
It looks at
Like
you longer, and it looks at the door. It looks back at you.
No, we're not going that way. We're going out the window.
It just kind of stares at you.
Ah, son of a bitch. I pull out my hempen rope, and is there anything like I could tie it around to in here?
Oh,
Like the bed
I'm
or
gonna
like...
tell you this right now, as DM to the player, you gotta like talk to this thing.
I gotta like talk to it.
Yeah, I mean you gotta like convince
Fucking
it.
shit. All right. Listen, man. Those motherfuckers, like Like they don't think that you're real. They just think you're a machine created by a man. But like me and my friends, man, we were here earlier, yet a few days ago when like they were taking your shit and like beating up on you and like can I feel like I would feel like if it has like some kind of key kind of aura to it, like if it has like a sentience to it, like can I don't know, can I like maybe focus my key to like be visible kind of? Like if I do like a ninjutsu, so I like focus my ki energy to kind of like just do like a dull like white aura from me. Could I do that to like show him like you see this shit? Like I feel this shit in you, man. Like this means you're real. Like you're your own person. Your own being. Like you don't have to be a slave to these people. They don't have to parade you around town, like destroy and take away the things that you love. Like we can get you out of here and let you be free, man. Like. We want to help you, but you need to help with us too. Like I need you to work with me to get you out of here.
Yes. That.
Communicate that with a light orb.
I'm just like making myself.
Don't ruin the moment. Don't ruin the moment.
Shadow at the same time, like I'm confusing thing.
Don't ruin the moment. You say this to it. First, I want you to make a wisdom insight check.
Insight check?
Yeah.
20.
Come on, baby.
After you say this, you close your eyes.
Kisses.
Concentrate. And you focus. You focus your chi.
Okay, dear, I'll talk again. Sorry.
You focus your chi. And you focus it like you've never focused it before. And you close your eyes and there's nothing but blackness. Black and dark. And then a spark. And it happens in front of you. A little flash of light. And it's almost... It just so quickly, it was there and it's gone. But as you focus on that area, you can see a small light vibrating, pulsing. You open your eyes, and Nim is looking directly at you.
You with me?
Nim nods.
Let's go. And then I'm gonna start tying like the hempen rope around like whatever bed or whatever thing like it used to like just have a bit of support. I'm gonna throw it out the window, and since he is within 30 feet of me, by pass without trace, so he gets a +10 to his stealth as well.
Okay.
As we're gonna start making our way out the window, down the rope, and through the courtyard. Just try and like get him over a wall into an alley where I can bust out like a I do have a disguise kit, and I'm gonna just try and like give him like some of my monk ropes to throw a hood over him and try and just cover his face and whatnot as much as I can, and just kind of make him look like a regular like passerby or something.
Yeah. Yeah, you do that.
And once I do that, just start headed back to Troll Skull, and I have him chill in the basement, I guess, because I don't know where else to like send him.
As you get outside, though, Nim grabs you by the shoulder.
What is it, buddy?
It looks deep into your eyes, and then kind gazes out into the city, the buildings that's being masked by the setting sun, the shadows. He looks out along the horizon and then turns back to you.
You have your own path. You know where you want to go. I ask it to like see if I get a response or something.
It stares at you. It doesn't seem to respond in any way, but you feel that it does.
Okay. Like I feel like he knows that. Like I feel that I know he has like a plan for himself.
Yeah. Like you, as a monk, you can feel when somebody has like a destiny they need to go to.
Like a conviction.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like someplace they
feel
need
it
to
with
go.
his key, cause he's a person. I understand. Okay, so in that case, I say, at least let me get you out of this courtyard without being seen, and then I'll give him like a small handful of gold for if that's any help to him. I don't know if it will be or not, but
He takes it.
I give him like 10 gold pieces.
All right.
And once we're out, like I'm assuming we're stealthed out and whatnot
Yeah.
beyond the courtyard. Once we're in like a side alley, I just like shrug off some robes and make them like a hood or something out of it or whatever, like a hood scarf or whatever the fuck, and drop like a pouch of 10 gold into his hand, and I just like do like I hold out my hand to him and just wait for him to shake it if he does.
He grabs your hand. He doesn't shake it, but he holds it in his hand.
Okay. In that moment, I'll focus my key one more time and kind of just blink our key together real quick in like an understanding motion, and look back up at him and say, "Take care, and good luck." And then I'm gonna pull up the Shadow Star mask again, and just into the shadow again.
You go into the shadow, but you watch on through the alleyway, and Nim begins to turn to go, and he looks back one more time, and then he runs off into the alleyway.
I'm a good person, I whisper to myself.
Let's
Cut back to
cut back.
the shit
God,
that's
he's
about
dead.
to transpire.
Yeah, that was beautiful, by the way.
I know, like I'm tearing up over here like that.
Let's cut back to inside the temple while Vaughn and Ak are on top of the stadium, surrounded by an angry mob of gone priests.
In my mind, in the alley, I'm just like, this went perfectly.
Yeah, we focus on you saying like, "I'm a good person." Cut to
And
heretic, heretic.
I'm just like, oh no.
So yeah, these people are like screaming at
Hi,
you.
Mitch.
Do you still have video disabled?
I do, yes,
You
yeah.
So I'm like stamping my foot and I'm like, I'm sitting on desecrating some like holy altar or some shit just to sit on it and just like stamp my foot and.
Oh god. So it doesn't take long for Valletta to show up and approach you and demand what in the name of the inventor is happening.
I'm like nodding Jailbreaker to take care of that, like distract her. So I can at least so I can play. I just gotta play a minute. I just gotta hear these people. Gotta hear me for at least a minute, and then they're mine.
Okay, well, I gotta think quick. I'll put my pack down. And then
I'm playing right now, so it's going.
and then I pull out my rations that I haven't used in a long time, and I say donations, and I just throw them up in there.
What?
Donations for everyone.
What?
You are the best. This is the shit I live for this game.
What the fuck?
They clang on the floor. One pops open. One's rotting. It smells bad.
Oh my god. So somebody shouts out, "Call the guards."
Oh fuck! Play Vaughn, play!
Heretic. Damned them to the 9. Valletta. What the? She takes out a mace. And she throws. And she doesn't. She points it at the two of you guys, and she's like, "I demand that you leave this property immediately."
All right, it's gotta have been a minute now, right?
Yeah, you're playing. Do what you do.
Wait, we're not. Wrong one. Boom.
Okay. You perform for at least a minute and attempt to inspire wonder in your audience by singing, reciting important, blah, blah, blah. Choose a number of humanoids within 60 feet of you who watch and listen, up to a number equal to your charisma modifier.
Yep.
How much is that?
What's your modifier?
It is 5.
Hey.
Nice.
So her, and then like the other
toughest
people that are complaining.
Okay. So I'm
Like
gonna
the
roll,
other loud
I'm gonna roll a d12. I'm gonna show it. I'm gonna roll a d12, and that's how many people are here, including Valletta.
Can I like do it real quick?
Well, you want to roll
like-
it?
No. Can I like break this what I did down real quick?
Okay.
He's just trying to see how many people are like actually there.
No. It's fine. Go ahead.
Okay.
I was gonna add some little spice to it.
Well, there we go.
That's how many people actually showed up.
Yeah.
Nice. Perfect. It worked it out. We call this
LOL.
one an up close and personal.
Oh god.
Real intimate
Just put
setting.
5 people in there. Just put 5.
Yeah, it's a max of 5, sure. Valletta and 5 others. Or Valletta and 4 others.
4 others. Okay.
This is hilarious.
So I want to pause after she like points the mace, and is like, "Hey, man, you stop it!" I'm like, and I pause, and I'm like still singing. Then I'm like, "You're going to change your mind right now," and then I'm gonna keep playing, and I'm gonna like break it down right there.
I just noticed something that it says here, each target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh boy. Oh my god. Like, if some succeed and some fail, they're just gonna start mashing. Like, moshing in the middle of this temple.
What's your DC?
15.
Okay.
It's gonna be beautiful.
So, 2 out of the 5 people are like, oh. The other 5 are like, boo!
What about Violetta?
Yeah.
No, she doesn't seem affected.
Oh,
Damn.
Sorry.
But they say they praise what does it say? It speaks glowing of you to anyone who talks to it, and anyone who hinders anyone who. What does it say?
Opposes or hinders me.
Opposes.
But
Booing
avoids
would be
violence.
opposing. So they're arguing. It's so good though. Like listen to the riffs, man. Like oh my god.
Yeah, they're
And this is for
arguing
an
amongst
hour.
themselves. Vaughn, give me an overall performance check.
Come on, boy. This is your speciette. The creme de la crop, man. This is your jam.
All right. Suspense.
Yes!
There we go.
Wow.
Boom, bang. That's a 19.
Wow. That's awesome. That's pretty damn good.
So, what had started as a raving mob has now kind of simmered
Turned into a
down
rave?
to a kind of a. Two people think it's a rave. The other two watching this are kind of quieted down. Like, all right, let's listen to what he has to say. And Valletta is there, and she's also waiting for you to speak.
Oh, okay. So what? How did he introduced me as something to worship, right?
He introduced you as a god. Yeah.
Your holiness.
I just see like Jailbreaker, like, can't you see he's a man? How's that Tenacious D song go? Can't you see he's a man? Let me hear. Plod, he's more than a man. He's a shining gun.
I'm going to start singing about morals and start spewing really typical like nonsense, but just putting it into song.
Okay.
I don't know, you know,
Let me-
be good to your fellow man and
I
don't
said-
steal, don't cheat.
Some
I
Bob
said-
Marley shit.
Give me some persuasion.
Don't worry. Yeah, we'll break it down slow for them. If they're starting to chill, we're gonna break it down real smooth.
Don't worry. Be
Don't worry
happy.
about that.
Yeah.
Everything was going to be all right. Yeah. Perform. Wait.
Persuasion.
We said persuasion. but-
Yes.
okay. Ooh, not as good.
16. Okay.
That's a 9. I rolled a 9 there.
Mm.
Plus 7. Singing a
Okay.
song about don't worry, don't care about what your neighbor's doing. You know, just worry about yourself, and everything's gonna be great. Everything's gonna be wonderful. We're all gonna be happy.
There's kind of like a quiet somber that comes across the crowd as they kind of stare at you, kind of dumbstruck and like, what the fuck?
This is the most beautiful thing.
Valletta turns to you, Vaughn. She's dropped her mace. She's put it away, and she's like, "Why? Why are you here?"
Oh yeah, by the way, here's your
And then I pull out my papers,
Wait.
my advertisements.
Stop by Skull
No.
Inn for daily performances by Von Fuerte.
No, all right. So I'm gonna be like, wait, you guys didn't order a show from Musicians Guild? No. I thought I had a book show here.
Deception.
Okay.
Steps so hard, man.
Come on. Wow. I rolled a 4 there, dude. That's getting lower. I have a 9 perception modifier.
Our bullshit's go. It can only take us so far.
I know. Does anybody want to help me? Maybe that's
Would it be considered help that Jailbreaker's handing out ads?
Yes, I would consider that helping him out.
Sure. Okay. Yeah.
Wow.
What?
This-
Actually,
This musician guild's
What-
performance
what
is
does the ad
sponsored
say? What do the ads say?
by- It is the one I wrote.
Is it the second?
Is
one,
it
the one
come
that's like,
toe?
come toe?
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Come toe.
Man, you're lucky I don't give you disadvantage.
They're gonna think this is like demonic writing or something. Oh my god. This is ridiculous. This
Okay,
is
man.
ridiculous.
Redemption roll.
Oh my god. Thank you, gracious DM.
What? No, we're gonna go with the 13 because I don't think I want to clarify that as help.
Okay.
I said you're lucky I don't give you disadvantage for that.
Okay, that's fine.
All right.
That's fair.
Valletta looks at you, looks at Jailbreaker. Please leave before the guard comes.
I say, yeah, okay, that's fine, and then I just quickly scurry out.
Alright, well, thank you, Viola. Just go ahead and make the payment out to, the Musician Guild, and that way they can give it out to me. Any
Never
tips
come
are
back,
appreciated.
and they close the door.
Oh, man.
By this point, I'll be like waiting like across like the road, like back in just my normal street clothes, minus like a hoodie or like a cloak or whatever that I had on, because I
Yeah.
gave it to Nim or whatever. I'm just like waiting them to walk out the front gate. I'm like, so how'd it go?
Well, they think I'm a god, so I think it went great. How did it go with you?
I mean, fantastic. Nim's free, man. We help somebody.
Nice. That's cool. Nice. Cool, cool.
We should leave before
Yeah,
they
let's go.
realize.
I'm gonna fly away.
Okay. Turn to jailbreaker. Let's go home, buddy.
Yeah, that was pretty great. I think they liked us.
I bet they did, man. Like that plan went flawlessly.
And so,
As since it is like almost 9:30 now, we'll probably be cutting it here.
yeah.
As I just want to say, for like theatric, as like Vaughn's like flapping his tiefling wings like
Hold on.
30 or 40 feet above us or whatever,
Yeah.
flying back home.
Could you save that for like as we close up the episode, and we kind of do this like faraway shot of Jailbreaker and Zorrias walking away, and Vaughn flying a few feet up ahead of them, as the city lights kind of like bathe them around, as they kind of glow, almost like angels. And the moon is visible, and we close on that.
Nice.
Yeah, I was gonna say, just as me and Jailbreaker are walking, as Vaughn's like chatting with Jailbreaker, I'm just like, we've had some rough patches in our plans before, but tonight, man, I feel like we did something really good. And you know what? I want you to have. I reach into my bag and pull out like 3, like the ones that got stuck to the bottom of my bag, like what were we scraping out the boats again? They
Barnacles.
Barnacles.
Yeah, I pull out like 3 like really like day old like barnacles and hand them over to Jailbreaker.
Oh, wow. Thanks, bud. I mean, I really like the patches on my clothes, but, I mean, whatever you say.
I mean, they're for you. I know you like them. Chisel.
Thanks.
End scene.
So yeah, back to the silhouette along the street lights and the moonlight of the characters, and we'll have this little touching moment between Zorrias and Jailbreaker, and then we fade away.
Nice.
Ah, that was so awesome.
That was a good one.
That was such a good session. We
Mhm.
helped a robot boy, man. That shit felt so good.
Let's hope he doesn't
Yeah, that
kill
was real.
anybody.
That was really nice.
Oh man.
I hope you
And
guys
it's
really liked it.
And it's all
Yeah, we
recorded.
liked it.
Highlights, man. Right there. As everything goes according to plan and saving a robot boy from being decommissioned. At the same time, heresy! Call the god! Oh my god.
I like, yeah, the juxtaposition is just like,
It was beautiful. Right here, ladies and gentlemen, is why I fucking love the game. GG, guys.
Yeah, GG indeed.
GG.
Yep. I'm glad I could keep everything intact while messing it up.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, that was...
It says Douchey's playing Hearthstone. Just didn't. I don't know.
Yeah.
Did
What
anybody
the-
message him to inform him?
Well, I mean, not outside.
He
like
should have been seeing the
Yeah, I
Discord.
guess so. I don't know. All right. Well,
Yeah.
have a good night, you guys.
Yeah, you guys too. That was an awesome game.
Peace out,
Yep.
yo.
GG.
Have a good night, guys.
Good night.
Good night.